Hi everyone. Let's go ahead and switch over screens. Microphone's working. Good. Hey, Yippee, here we go. I'm excited. Hi. We have a bunch of people in early today. And also, there's new icons. There are way new icons. But I have almost everybody. Fox Girl was a little bit hard, so she's not ready yet. But everybody else, they're all in there. So feel free, you guys can change it up now. We are doing the trial today. Which also, let me make a little pin message. You guys are all very good, and I appreciate it. But I do need to make sure there's no spoilers. No spoilers in chat, please. Claim a sprite for character you do not voice. Alright. Rules of first time reaction. And let's go ahead and pin that. YouTube, let me pin it. Let me pin it. It's important. There we go. Like I said, you guys are all pretty good about it, so I'm not too worried. But just in case, because this is the trial. Mine sounds like yours a Diaz. It does. There is a Suno now also. Yup. I do want to fix up my Isuno one. Because I don't think it's as good. I think I can fix her pigtails like a little bit better. And obviously I need Fox Girl still. That one looks so good. I'm happy. I'm so happy, like, how Hamlik turned out. As awkward as it was, I was doing his tattoos, and I'm like, from far away, I think YouTube's gonna think it's nipples, and so I don't think I can put that, so I had to keep changing it so it looked less like nipples. It's your, wait, hold on. Whose birthday is it? V Meister, happy birthday! Oh, that's exciting! Yeah, go celebrate, and have a happy birthday. Yep, I got Watari too. I need more nipple themed content. Oh, look at all y'all's. Did so many people's, wait, whose birthday is it? Did I miss someone else saying it's their birthday? Samu, hi, welcome to the stream, welcome. I don't think I said anybody. And it was yours a couple weeks ago, Lanny. Happy birthday to you too. Happy belated. All right, so just a heads up, the stream is normally I keep stream on ultra low latency, which means I see your chat immediately as you type it. I don't have that today, just because again I'm trying to avoid spoilers. So there may be like 10-15 seconds between you typing and me reacting to your messages, just to give my mods enough time just in case they see anything spoilery. So if I don't get you really fast, I'm so sorry. That's also why there's no words on stream today. We're gonna get straight into the trial. Yay. Oh yeah, there's Littens now. All right, so let's go ahead and get this. Oh, actually, yeah, let me check sound. Ba.
Okay, where should we start?
You love my Watari Pixel? Yay, good. I'm glad. I loved her too. Alright, was that sound okay? You need me to play some more?
Hasegawa.
Oh, sorry. I'm not really
okay, I'm gonna say it's
used to you talking to me.
Well, get used to it, because we're partners on this.
Right. Sorry.
We don't know if there's anything worth investigating in the auditorium, but it's worth a look either way.
Did I watch the... Jessie, hi, welcome. You caught a stream? Good. I miss reconvening. Did I...
All right.
Just in case. I'll watch it.
Is everyone here?
Almost, I think.
Who are we missing?
I did skip it. Oops.
Is he coming? Ojima.
No. He said to come get him when we're ready to investigate.
Got it,
All right.
got it. Thank you,
I'm dividing
thank you.
everyone up into pairs. I don't want anyone going off alone at any point.
Kamimura and I are in the kitchen.
Right. We're not leaving for the entire investigation.
Okay, so...
So don't try anything.
Oh
Keep
my
us
gosh.
updated.
That's
Look at
right.
my little eyes all
We
crossed
also need to
out.
make sure every room is getting covered. 15 of us,
Aw.
10 rooms.
Dunno,
But
hi, welcome in.
how are we getting divided up?
In pairs. That'll make
15 doesn't even divide into pairs. I'm just saying.
Then we'll have one group of 3. Doesn't matter.
I want to be with Hama and Harada.
Fine. That's one group. Who else is pairing up?
I'll go with Nakamigawa.
That's probably better for everyone.
Christian,
Who
hey,
else?
welcome in.
I'll go with Wada.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
The link, or the command also, if you don't want to open that that link, is if you do exclamation, avatar, then do a space, and then do the last name, the surname of the character. So if you want to be Hayashi. Like that.
We don't have time for this. I'm dividing you up myself. Okazaki, you're with
so let's see
Tamba.
the
Watari, you're with Yanagi. I'll go
So
with
many
Hasegawa.
Oshimas.
Sure.
Good. Now rooms. How many rooms do we need to take each?
6 teams, 10 rooms. Everyone can take one. 4 teams can take 2.
Fine, then here's the rub. Hasegawa and I are searching the locker rooms. Wada and Suna are taking the incinerator room. Trio, you're taking the laundry room. Ojima, you and Hiroaki are in the dining room.
Wow, she is
Okazaki and
just-
Tama,
she
you're
is
in
on
the
top
pool.
of this, just
Watari and
spitting
Yanagi's
this out.
storage room. What does that leave us with?
The auditorium, the dorms, the bathrooms, and the med bay.
That's fine. Hasegawa and I will take the auditorium. Ojima, bathrooms. Suno and Wada, dorms. Tamba and Okazaki, medbay. When you're done, report back here.
Wait.
Kamimura and Hiroshi-
Now I feel wrong because I know she can speak so quick and she's so good at delegating. And I know I said like, oh man, it's probably her, but now I'm like, wait, maybe it's not. Unless this is a trick, right? I guess I don't know.
She are going to investigate the kitchen. Thoroughly.
Right.
Okay, fan out.
Oh, I didn't see. Where'd she say she wanted to take? Okay, no, she'll tell me. She'll tell me. Well, next one. She's amazing at delegating. Yeah, which means if we lose her, then we're not gonna be very delegated next chapter, are we?
Okay, where should we start?
Auditorium. Okay.
Hasegawa.
Oh, sorry. I'm not really used to you talking to me.
Well, get used to it, because we're partners on
My
this.
rapper.
Right. Sorry.
We don't know if there's anything worth investigating in the auditorium, but it's worth a look either way. We don't want to miss anything. Our lives are riding on this.
Then, let's think about why the killer would have needed to come to the auditorium. If they did at all, that is.
That's a good place to start. If Isuno was killed in the kitchen, then...
Are we not assuming she wasn't killed where the body was
weapon
found?
was from the auditorium.
I need to
There's an
see.
equipment room,
I
right?
need the body report.
There's plenty of things in there that could be used as weapons.
Good thinking. Let's take a look.
Sasaki versus Hiraki rap battle.
No kidding. This place is practically a minefield. We really should have agreed to lock it down.
Isuno died to death.
Aizono's injuries were to her head, right? Her head and her face.
And her...
So, someone
Ken,
probably
tell me
hit her
what happened.
with something.
That's certainly how it looked.
So we're looking for something
You hate when the
could
girlies
beat
die?
someone with.
Ah.
I guess.
It would help if we had some sort of equipment list.
What about one of these?
A bat? That would be doable.
Murdered by death is
Maybe we
common.
should bring one back to the kitchen with us. We could compare the shape of the wounds.
You mean you're okay getting
God,
that close to her
I would love a
body?
report that
Well,
just says
I'm
that.
not okay with
Oh,
dying,
here's the-
so yes. Are
Here's
there
the body
any other
report.
suspicious items in here?
Dead.
Let me
Cause
see.
of death? Death.
There are some weights in here that could be used for beating.
You love the
I
fluffy hair?
guess.
Yay. Yay.
They're a little heavy, though. Not exactly great for carrying around.
Anything that could be used is worth noting. What else have we got?
It doesn't look like there's much, honestly. Most of the stuff is pretty light, and the stuff that isn't is pretty unwieldy. If they used anything from in here, it was probably the bat or the weights.
Marison, hi.
Is there
thanks for
anything
subbing.
else they
Oh,
might
it's
have
okay,
needed
don't
the
worry about
auditorium
it.
for? What else goes into a murder?
Getting rid of evidence?
Then is it possible they used something from the auditorium to dispose of evidence? Is
No,
it
I'm back to
possible
suspecting her
they
again.
hid something in here?
Definitely. With
This
how
feels
much
like-
junk is in here, it would
we
make
have
a pretty
no
good
suspicion
hiding
of the
spot.
auditorium yet.
Then we
Why
need
are
to search the entire thing.
Indy,
But,
hey, thanks for subbing.
I mean, how much time do we have? We still need to search the locker room.
The locker rooms are way smaller than the auditorium, and there aren't nearly as many hiding spots in
I
them.
don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh. I'm usually,
Prioritize
like,
this. I
way
want
too harsh
every corner searched.
on
I want
people.
every piece of equipment upturned.
Did I read the profile? I read
Right.
half the profile, so I haven't finished reading all of them.
What about the mattresses? Or the rope? Do you think they might be relevant?
I
Is
doubt
it?
it.
It should be
They
Oshima.
didn't look like they'd been messed with or anything. I think
I
we
just
can
randomly
probably
keep changing
rule them out.
characters.
The
in the
rope,
front.
maybe, but I think I want to dig around in those mattresses a bit, just to be safe. I'll be right back.
Oh, sure thing. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Good.
It's Hasegawa for you. It was Ken, now it's Oshima. Wait, it's different for different people? Huh. I'll look into that. It should be Oshima this time.
You're allowed to look at me, you know.
Right.
Alright, I'm bored. I'm gonna start poking around.
Bored? Seriously? There's a
It's
dead
snowed?
girl,
Nice,
like an
nice.
inch from your foot.
So?
Oh,
you
the
don't
body.
exactly
Really
look
good body
bothered
now?
yourself.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I do stuff like this for a living.
It comes up in my line of work.
Yeah, she's a bounty hunter. She's gonna see dead bodies.
Guess we're a good set of people to guard the kitchen then.
That is so weird. I will.
Hey, come down here for a sec.
What's
I'll
up?
go whine at YouTube. Like, why are you
I know
changing
you're
my
not a detective
thumbnails?
or anything, but how much do you know about forensics?
More than you'd probably guess.
So what do you
Just a
think about her
powder
head?
pairing?
I think it looks completely fucked up.
Well, yeah, but I mean forensically.
Yeah, forensically. come
Anything
on.
stand out?
There's not much left to identify here, frankly.
Wait, what?
Like at this point, her parents would be IDing her from the shoulders down.
What? Wait, how bad? How bad did they fuck her up? Sorry. Okay. Okay. Jesus.
Skull's in a lot of pieces here.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
See this one splatter over here? That tells me she got hit multiple times with the same weapon. Not that you need a
Jeez.
genius to figure that one out. Her head smashed.
No kidding, Jesus.
It's a weird impact though, isn't it? Pretty wide. Wonder what they hit her
So
with.
anger, right? That was done with anger?
What about the rest of her?
Oh
Anything
no,
worth
not
noting?
watermelon smash.
Mind if I touch her?
Fine by me.
Okay, so, see this? It looks like all the blows are to the back of the head, right? But there's definitely a blow to the front. At least one.
Okay.
Huh. You don't say.
As for the rest of the body, I'm not seeing much. After we've done a more thorough check in the rest of the room, we may want to move her over just so we can take a look underneath.
I can move her.
Perfect. Let's check out the rest of the kitchen first.
Right. If anything at all is out of place, point it out. Everything's important.
Okay, so usually, I know who would do that to her. The fact that this audio gives you a lot of ways to make the death gory. Yeah, poor Miku. Okay, so let's take what we know for a bit. So if the head was smashed in multiple times in the back, the fact that it was multiple times means. Oh wait, how tall was Isuno again? I'm thinking, like, at this point, it's someone who's probably a little desensitized to violence, but they are sleep deprived, so that is also possibly an issue. That also clears Yanagi because his hands too. She's 5'6". She's taller than me. So now the shorties, or desperation. Desperation would be a couple times, like when she hit the ground, like it would dent in her head, I would say, but they wouldn't like smash her head to like not being able to like identify her. That's anger. That is definitely a rage type of thing. So we're looking for someone taller than her, most like, because they were swinging down. You can't pick a favorite because you've been naming half the cast. God, that's how it feels like with this. Like, God, I'd be so sad. Please don't hint. Yeah, so someone taller than her, probably with a bit of strength. I don't think it's Mai. I don't. He's staring at her soul. Sorry, I want to guess. I want to like think and guess while I have like a chance real quick. Oh, but maybe someone. I don't think it would be Hama though. Okay, let's get more information. Maybe it wasn't directly. Maybe it was like they set up like a bowling ball or something on a string.
Full.
What's in it?
We got bowls, plates, glasses, couple
I know it
pots.
sounds silly, but I don't know.
That's about it. It's all dry though. We probably finished running last night. None of this is fresh.
So we can probably rule out anything in there being directly involved.
Right.
Huh.
I kind of want to dump out the trash.
I kind of want to pull out the fridge.
Wish we had gloves in
The
here.
shot put ball. No. Goddamn Smoogie.
Why are there so many paper towels?
Hmm?
There's like half a roll of paper towels in here. Hold on.
Okay, a bunch of paper towels.
Cool. More garbage underneath.
Anything stand out?
I mean, it's mostly packaging and random kitchen shit, like orange peels or whatever. Oh, hold on. That's kind of weird.
What's up?
There's just a bunch of chicken and rice in here. Like, not even that old, not eaten, nothing.
Wait, who's
Just
wasting chicken and rice?
Why'd somebody throw that out?
I mean, if they went through the trouble of covering it up with half our fucking supply of paper towels, maybe it's important.
Maybe Sona was cooking it.
Could be. Doesn't she eat like water though? All microwave shit or whatever?
No idea.
We should ask everyone who threw this out.
Huh, okay.
Might be helpful.
Wait, no. I like that meal. How dare the food be wasted?
Find
yeah,
anything
right,
back there?
right?
Yeah, actually.
They said they weren't getting...
What's up?
There's blood on the wall.
Seriously?
Oh, wait.
Let me look. Damn, no kidding, huh? Look, it's on the fridge too.
How the fuck did that happen?
No idea. There's no way that's not relevant though. That blood's not very old.
I'll leave the fridge pulled out for now.
Yeah,
They didn't
probably
topple
smart.
the fridge on her, right? No. Wada and his new single mom.
Okay. This room's not too big. We can handle it.
Death by fridge. Oh no, not again.
It's
Cook on our sense of regard.
pretty messy, though. I mean, there's not much the killer could have done in here at night, right?
A super could have
The
helped
shutter
him.
was closed.
That's what they call it, fridging.
I mean, there are gaps in the shutter, so maybe
You
they
hear
could
that,
have
Wada? You
pushed
gotta be a
something through
superhero
if they
now.
really wanted
Your mom
to,
got
but...
fridged.
Masa, I know that this is a lot, but everyone is counting on us, so we need to figure this out.
They got the Lilo and Nani dynamic.
Okay.
Oh my god, he's so
Let's
traumatized.
just see what we can find and go from there.
We're wasting our time. There's nothing even in here.
There might be, though, so we need to check, just to be
You need
sure.
to hug your child. I know, right?
Maybe,
Right?
maybe instead of focusing too hard on this room, we should think like Isono. When did we last see her?
When?
Well, Isono got
Well,
murdered. I don't know if thinking like her is gonna be all that good right now.
Right. While you were recording.
Yeah,
She left.
yeah. She said she wanted to get some recording done in her room.
So how did she end up in the kitchen?
Isono was this
Maybe
idol. He never... Oh, that's
she
right, he did.
Finished up early?
And then went to get something to eat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That feels like the equivalent of just like... Because I'm thinking like, who did I watch when I was younger? And I'm like, Markiplier, I guess. So I'd be like, oh man, imagine me like, hey, you're trapped in a death game at Markiplier, and then he gets murdered brutally. I'm like, yeah.
Maybe.
You are your square.
I wonder if anybody saw her in the hall.
And
He was a sub too.
should ask people, right? But
Hi, Sarah. Nothing too much. We're investigating right now.
I don't even want to think about her right now.
Masa. The best thing we could possibly do for her right now is figure this out. She would want us to figure it out. She would want us to protect everyone. We need to.
But
This is.
I know it does. Believe me, I know. It hurts a lot, but,
You're like getting someone
but we
believe.
have to.
It's no.
Let's finish up in here. We don't have much to look at. Let's finish up
I'm glad
and
they
then
didn't
go
make
check
him
the
investigate
dorms.
the body.
Then we can start asking around.
That would have been messed up.
Yeah. Okay.
I know, I want to hug him too. I'm like, wait, no, I'll be your mommy. Oh yeah, this girl.
Where do we even start?
Checking all the machines and baskets, I guess? I don't really know what we're looking for.
Evidence.
Well, yeah, but what does that even look like?
Weapons or blood or something, I guess.
I mean,
Tiger Trio.
the laundry room is closed during night hours, right? So, they wouldn't have been able to get in here anymore.
There's no running water either.
That doesn't mean anything. They could have just hid something in here earlier than that. Or later.
She's in New Mexico, trust.
I guess that's true. Still, I don't know where to start.
Just pick a basket and start digging through
You
it.
know, from the single mom, the one here with the two dads and their daughter.
How much laundry do we go through?
What kind of weapon are we looking for?
I didn't really get a good look at her.
I didn't see her at all.
Her head was broken.
Broken?
Broken?
Broken! I don't know how else to say it.
God,
okay?
no, she's Chiba too.
It was broken.
She was traumatized too.
There were pieces of it.
Jeez.
So someone probably hit her in the head.
Then we should be looking for something heavy. That's not too hard.
This is gonna be the
Quit
saddest
crying
trial ever.
about it.
Half of people are just gonna be crying.
I'm trying.
God, here. Just
my
sit
God,
on the
Mama, hug her?
table and hang out. Keizo and I can find it.
It doesn't look like any of the machines have been running today, at least. I don't think anyone tried to wash their clothes in here. At least, not since morning.
Nothing in the basket so far either. Feels weird digging through everyone's laundry, though. I feel like a creep.
It's for the investigation, so I think it's probably okay.
Either way, I'm not finding much. That probably
Sorry,
means they
that's
weren't in here. What a waste of time.
Well, not really. If they didn't use the laundry room, that helps us narrow down the time frame a bit. Now we know that Isono probably died during nighttime hours.
So between 10 and 7.
Right.
Might also help us rule out some of the other rooms.
Look at him being all
It's still probably a
smart.
good idea to check the whole floor just in case. It'd also be smart to figure out who saw Isono last. A timeline seems like it would be important here.
Then we should talk to people.
I'm sure we'll get plenty of time to talk to people during the trial. That's what it's for, right? Talking?
Right. For now, we need to focus on investigating. We've got limited time before the trial, right? We need to prioritize.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna keep dumping out baskets.
Good idea.
Yeah, Orange Miku's gone. God, never. Hey, the boyfriends.
No. I see that look in
The
your
other
eyes.
boyfriend.
Get back here. Takeshi! Hey!
Huh?
You are not leaving me right now.
Right. Sorry. You're right. Are you okay?
Oh, I'm great. I'm splendid. We're 20 feet from a dead body, and I'm feeling awesome.
You're seriously going to act like this right now?
Well, do you think I'm okay?
Carrie and Blue Raspberry
Oh,
couple.
God,
They're an
sorry
icing,
I
you're
asked.
saying, basically.
What are we even looking for?
Anything we can find. If Isano died in the kitchen, the killer would have had to come through the dining room. There's gotta be something in here.
Like what? Like blood?
That'd be something, yeah.
Oh, God.
You cannot be this useless. We're solving a murder. Pull it together.
Right. I'm okay. I'm investigating.
There's usually someone in here, right? Especially during night hours. Do we know if anyone saw anything? Who came down here last night?
Isono, evidently.
Well, yeah, but who else?
Well, where were you last night?
Excuse me?
Really,
I'm not
Hidraki?
accusing you. Calm down.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out where everyone was.
Well, when I wasn't with you, I was in the dormitory hallway. I was talking with Tamba and Watsuri about what tomorrow's game would be. Then I went back to my room.
Which is where I was.
Right.
And before that?
He's like, where were you? In your room with you. He goes,
You don't
exactly.
remember.
I really don't know.
Takeshi. Seriously?
Glasses
Well,
off their engagement ring.
I wasn't expecting to
the
have
nail
to
coloring
testify
are the
in
engagement
a
rings
murder
on the ring
case,
finger.
Nakamigawa.
Okay, so your timeline goes as follows. You have no idea where you were. Then you were in the hallway talking to the girls. Then you went back to your room.
Right. Hama and Chiba were there at one point too.
And
It's like a whole
did
thing
you
for
see
it.
anyone else?
Hasegawa, I think. I'm not too sure about that one, honestly.
Magic Puppet, hey.
Someone went back
good
to the room at
evening.
some point,
Bye,
but
Radical.
then they left again.
What's this?
Hmm?
Look over here. Is that?
Oh, that's blood.
It's 1 a.m. for you?
That's
Oh my gosh.
definitely blood. Just a tiny smudge of it.
Still?
Yeah, when you need to sleep, go sleep.
My gut instinct is that it's from Isano's body, but
Ew.
either way, we should make sure that nobody else was bleeding in the dining room. We don't want to leave anything up to chance.
Yeah, what if Yanagi was bleeding
We get the wrong
everywhere?
answer because somebody forgot to mention a
He's
cut
got
on
like
their hand or
8,000
something.
cuts in him.
I'm going to be mad.
Right.
Nothing
gave
else
it
looks
for
all that
Hama?
out of place, though.
Understandable.
It's just weird that nobody was down here.
If somebody was, they definitely would have seen something, right? Or at least heard something. The kitchen's right there.
Exactly. We should ask, just to be sure.
Can we at least clean this place up first?
What? No! Are you serious? This is a crime scene! Isano is...
Oh no.
God. What the hell?
Takeshi?
Somebody
Oh no.
killed her.
Oh no, the trauma's getting him too.
Well,
the trauma's getting him
I
too.
mean, Yeah, that's why we're investigating.
But somebody killed her, Nakamigawa.
Oh no.
Do you realize how fucked up that is? Do you realize how fucked up all of this is?
Yeah.
What?
It's...
What the hell are we doing here?
Hey, no. I need you present right now.
Yeah, hold his hand.
Takeshi!
Sorry.
Let's
First immersion always the
just
biggest shock.
step out for a second. You need to clear your head.
But the investigation...
There's nothing else for us to find in here. We're fine.
Right.
Alright, so, I mean, let's find out who's not traumatized, right?
Doesn't this feel kind of pointless? The pool was closed all night, right? So why do we need to investigate it?
Because someone could have accessed it during the morning or evening.
You think someone came in here after we had already found Isono?
No.
Potentially.
But we were all in groups. It's not like they could have done anything without being seen.
What if it was me? What if I'd snuck something in here to hide while we were investigating?
What? Huh?
You really need to be more alert.
Yeah, her name's gonna be Fox Girl forever now?
No, which you would have noticed if you had been more alert.
And Tambourine.
Right.
Oh, I feel like I'm mouth
The pool
washing
is a
them then.
particularly notable room to investigate.
Why is that?
With he who must not
Any
be
room with
named
water
from that,
is important
from
to
that game.
investigate. There's a reason they turn all our running water off at night. Water is a valuable asset in covering up evidence.
You're
The voice is
way
cool. Yeah, I like the
overthinking
voice
this.
for...
What? You think the killer snuck in here this morning, cleaned up some blood or something, and snuck back out, all without getting spotted?
No, but what if they came by last night before nighttime hours? They could have prepared some water in advance, filled up a jug or something. Then, all they'd have to do is use that water to wash up later.
I mean, I guess that's possible. Plus, nobody would know, right? Since we're not supposed to go near the pool, there'd be no witnesses.
Exactly.
We love
That's
Queen
so
Tamba.
devious!
I think it would be pretty smart, actually.
Are you admiring the killer?
No, I'm just admiring their thought process. If that is their thought process. I'm trying to keep an
I
open
don't think
mind.
this killer had a thought process.
You're kind of messed up.
That's kind of rude. I didn't say anything mean about you.
Yeah, but like, you're admiring a murderer right now. Plus that whole thing with Hiroaki and the poison. Don't you feel, like, guilty? At all?
You remember that you pushed your punishment onto Kamimura, right? Don't you feel guilty?
What? No! He was dragging the group down!
And you remember that Hiroaki is Hiroaki, right?
So?
Don't get hit your Hoshizaki.
I think we should ask around and find out if anyone saw anyone else near the pool. It's a bit of a long shot.
I promise I'll
But
have
it would
them for next
definitely
stream.
clarify
as a
some
little
things.
avatar.
Yeah, I guess. Good idea, Okazaki.
Thank you.
Yeah, Tamba was being a little hypocritical. Well, that's fine.
How are we supposed to investigate this place? There's
Tari.
way too much stuff.
Sorry. Please don't be you.
Do you think this shelf
I'd
would
be
fall
so sad
down
if we lose
I tried
Atari
to
like right off the
climb
bat
it?
like this.
It likely would. I wouldn't recommend trying.
I just want to make sure I'm not missing any evidence. I don't want to die, you know?
Right.
Hello? Yanagi? Are
fire and
you
ice
going to
duo?
investigate?
Huh? Oh, right.
Are you okay?
Just shaken.
Your friend is a life-size cutout of Atari?
There's way too much
Oh
here
my
to
god,
search
that's
through.
cool,
I
though.
don't even know where to start. Do we bother opening up containers and stuff? Do we move stuff around? I've never investigated a murder before. Oh, now what's over here?
Okay, evidence? Evidence?
There's some stuff wrapped up in a blanket or something. What's all this?
What is that?
It's all sorts of shit. We've got tea, pajamas, snacks, so many
Okay, so this
products.
killer,
Oh,
apparently,
A
is just so
Kamigawa.
wasteful.
He's just been hoarding things in here. I bet he comes and clears the shelves out every time they get restocked. Ugh, he's the worst.
Imagine 17 never investigated it before.
Well, at the very least,
Yeah, clearly,
I
she's a
guess
gal to
there's
Danganronpa in her
probably
free
nothing
time.
to find in here. Let's
Or
go.
Ace Attorney.
This place creeps me out. It's too big.
Right.
Kamimura could never.
All right, what have we got here? Keep an eye out for anything heavy.
Right. These rooms are pretty empty, though.
Doesn't matter. I want every locker opened and inspected. Men's first.
Sure.
If there's anything at all in here, we need to find it.
If you gotta
Mostly
slay, you gotta
there's
look
just
slay.
more workout equipment, I think.
That counts. Workout equipment is heavy. I doubt these rooms are going to be too relevant, but on the off chance that they are, we need to take note of everything.
What about this?
Ken is on screen.
That's definitely important.
Oh wait, what?
Towels from the storage room, but the blood...
But how did they even... I thought she died during nighttime hours. This room would have been locked, right?
Honestly, from what I saw, it didn't really look like any of the blood at the crime scene had been cleaned up. I wonder what this was even for.
Was that
The
blood
only
from when they
time
got
this
injured?
could have been left here was this morning, right?
No, because in
But
different time.
everyone was in pairs. How did they sneak it in?
Well, maybe the killer had an accomplice. That might explain a few things. It would also give them a more believable alibi if someone else could corroborate it.
Good thinking, Hasegawa. You're smarter than I've been giving you credit for.
He's a very smart boy.
So, a bloody towel. Take it with us. I don't want them coming back for it.
You mean you
Wait, we're
want
grabbing
me
it?
to pick it up and carry it around?
Is that a problem?
No. Just...
Then do it. Come on, let's check out the women's locker rooms before we go.
Wait.
It looks pretty clear in here.
I don't
so
like that.
far,
I don't like that at
least.
all.
Regardless, I wouldn't automatically assume the killer is a guy. It's not like anything is really stopping a girl from going into the men's locker room, right?
Very good point.
She's really
Suspect
overwhelming.
everyone.
Honestly, that's kind of where I'm at. I haven't narrowed it down to any one particular suspect yet.
Well, here's a question. Where were you during nighttime?
Huh?
Well,
Sasaki, he did not do it. My sweet, precious baby boy would never.
In the med bay with Kazutoshi.
all night?
Well, I mean...
Don't judge.
I think so. Yeah, why?
Suspect everyone.
Right.
Oh, okay. You're the ultimate Hinagi simp.
Oh boy, that's a lot of rooms to search.
How is it fair that we
Ken
have
could
to
do,
search
yeah, exactly.
all of
Ken would
them?
do nothing wrong
Seriously, why do the dorms count as one room? We could really use another pair of hands.
Now let's just start at the back and work our way forward.
Should we split up? I take the girls and you take the guys?
But nobody's allowed to be alone.
Right. Okay. Let's start with the guys then.
That means Kamimura's rooms first.
Oh boy,
He's not even your top
he
three anymore, he's
definitely
above
wouldn't
the
want us
top
going
three.
in there.
We don't really have a choice.
It smells like bleach in here.
It smells
okay.
like a lot of bleach in here.
It's pretty clean though. Cleaner than my room. It looks like he's deep cleaned the whole place.
That makes sense. His workstation looks like it's mostly cleaning supplies.
Oh wait, no, that makes sense. That makes
I
sense.
guess he hasn't been here in a couple days now anyway. His room probably doesn't hold much.
Good point.
What are these?
God, I would hate guess what? Your room is like
I have
clean.
no idea.
Kamura was like drinking
are
bleach.
those?
No.
They look like weird little batons.
Kinda, yeah. You think you can hit someone with one of these?
Maybe. They're not too heavy.
And they wouldn't smash
I'm
your
not
head
sure
in.
you'd be able to put enough weight behind them.
Yeah.
Let's take note of them just in case.
Right. I wish we had a notepad or something.
I'm not seeing anything in his trash either. It's actually totally empty.
Roxcord,
He
hi,
really does keep a clean
welcome.
space.
No kidding. No trash in the trash
That's his
bin.
other mother.
No dust under the
Not
bed.
an other mother, like
This
Corlin
room's
other mother, but a
practically
mother
sterile.
who's not dead.
The bathroom's completely clean too.
Then I think we can probably go to the next
His
room.
sibling mother.
We're on a time crunch after all.
Right.
Oh Ojima's room.
I feel
Wait,
like
Wada's
I
here?
have no
Wada,
idea what
hi,
we're
welcome
finding
in.
here.
I hope there's drawings. I've been wanting
You
to
did
see
such a
Ojima's
good job
drawings
being
forever now.
traumatized.
This desk's a mess.
Jeez, no kidding. There's no way all this stuff is his either.
It looks like a lot of.
I sent a message to see the
Hiraka's.
chibi. Yay.
Did
yay.
they move in together or something? This place is a mess.
Hey, look. Drawings.
Ooh, let me see.
Here.
Wow, they're so colorful. Ojima has a really incredible imagination.
Rizunagi?
Trash cans full of.
I think he's like one or two
Trash.
more.
I
One or two more?
don't really
Thank
know
you
what I
so
expected.
much. I appreciate
Any
it.
interesting trash?
Not really. It smells like rubbing alcohol, though.
Let me smell.
Okay, yeah, go sleep. Go sleep.
Pretty
Bye,
sure that's
Erm.
acetone.
Good night.
Acetone?
Nail polish remover. That's probably Hiroaki's.
Oh, right,
Why
right,
is there
right.
so much of Hiroaki's junk in here?
Check the bathroom out. I'm gonna dig through his desk a bit more.
Right.
What? Huh?
What's wrong?
My reward.
Really?
Ojima has my reward.
What is it?
It's my old school photo. I was 8 years old in this picture. See?
I want to
That's
see. I want to see little
a
baby.
weird
Baby
reward.
Suno.
I keep it to remind me how far I've come. I've really grown since then.
For sure. I barely even recognize you.
I'm definitely taking this back. Did you find anything in the bathroom?
Nothing.
Okay, that's right. We also had to
This
keep it.
looks
I had to keep in
clear.
mind that
I think we can
rewards
move on
got
to the next
switched.
room.
I think we can probably skip it.
But clearly she wasn't
That's your
stabbed,
room,
so I don't have
right?
to worry about
Oh yeah.
So then
the
where
killer's
to
niche.
next?
Just one
Not
killing
Geese
so
room,
far.
By the looks of it.
Good.
Orange
I've been
Mikuno.
so curious
Misuno.
about his workspace.
Mikuno? Orange. Miku.
This one's
Isuno.
pretty tidy too.
Good. It's important to keep your
Baby
living
Suno would be
space
so
neat and
adorable.
tidy.
She would.
He's got a stereo in here? Nice.
I want a stereo.
Killer's Leon. Yeah, clearly.
The trash is looking clear.
Baby Isuno.
Nothing
Baby
up with the
Suno is
bed.
not the murder weapon.
See anything in the bathroom?
Not especially. Except. I mean. There's some blood.
What?
Wait, what? God,
Why
there's so
is
much
there
blood
so much
everywhere.
blood in the sink?
I feel like.
I mean, no, again, they all got injured.
Something to take note of.
No kidding. Write that down.
But we still don't have a notepad.
Wow,
Isuno's
this room
killed
is
by
gonna need
Baby
a
Suno's
thorough
cuteness.
search now.
I'll go through the closet.
I'm going through his desk.
He's got a lot of outfits.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Oh no.
No,
What's
no, no,
wrong?
what?
Hayashi's knife?
You
Again,
don't think?
No.
was not stabbed.
No, definitely not.
But-
No. She wasn't
Yeah,
stabbed.
yeah,
He didn't.
Right.
yeah.
But still.
Truth bullet acquired. It feels like that.
Let's take note of it. I'm sure it's nothing, but still.
I think that's
Magic kills
all
him
we're
with the
gonna
knife.
find here.
Pretty sure we searched the whole place. Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
I don't even think Hama
Is it
or
bad that I hope we don't
or
find
Hayashi are
anything?
that strong to do that.
I understand.
Okay, here goes nothing. Oh, his room's so cute. Look at all the cat toys.
I didn't
he
even
stabbed
know
himself in the face with that?
tigers
Yeah,
could
like-
use cat toys.
In the cat tower. God, it's all so adorable.
Let's poke around.
Right.
Man, I know it's a murder investigation, but I would feel so
It feels
like
kind of wrong going through
eh.
everybody's
yeah,
stuff
everyone
like
going through my
this.
stuff like this. I
I
don't like
mean-
it.
It's also kind of wrong to
Yeah.
kill someone. Huh?
What's up?
What's this?
Find the culprit's easy.
Looks
Just find whoever killed,
like
receive the Isuno
a cigar
killer as a
box.
reward.
Why would he need a cigar box?
Wait, what?
Do you think it was
Oh yeah, someone else's reward.
We definitely have noticed if someone was smoking cigars in here.
Oh, who's smoking
Pop it open.
cigars?
That's...
What is that?
Oh my god, is it a finger?
Come on.
Oxy. What
Oxycontin?
does that even say? And what's the stuff in the bag?
This is...
Oxycodone?
It's Hiroaki's. Let's just put it back.
Oh, Hiraki drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more than cigars.
Find anything
okay,
else?
gotcha.
Nothing really stands out, I guess.
Yeah, he's
Let's keep
narcotics.
going. I feel like we're gonna run out of time soon.
That's not good. We're not even done with the boys yet.
Then maybe we need to start speeding up a bit.
It's like, ooh, Hiraki had drugs.
Whoa, whose room is this? It's a total mess in here.
Asagawa's.
Seriously? There's stuff everywhere. What are all these books?
They kind of look like textbooks.
Oh my god, there's a text for like how to get away with murder.
Everything?
Fresh air, hey,
Look at all
in.
these notepads. Would he mind if we took one?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, now
I
we're
think they're
stealing.
full.
Even the whiteboard's a mess.
He seems like he studies a lot.
No kidding. No wonder he's on quiz shows.
Shinaki dies, you die.
There's so much to search through, though.
I feel
Look,
like
that's why
I'm
I feel
not
if
seeing
Ken
anything
dies.
out of the ordinary so far. Just so much paper.
So many books.
I think we can probably set this room aside. Plus, it's Hasegawa, right? He didn't do anything.
We can't start thinking like
Oh
that.
no, no,
It
no,
could
no!
have
That
been
feels bad
anyone.
if you say that.
Right.
I can say that, but the
Sorry.
character says that. They're like, oh, this person would never do it. I'm like, oh.
Fancy necklace.
Huh?
Check it out. Pretty shiny.
You need a full
This
Hasegawa info dump
Probably
episode.
belongs to one of the girls.
You think it's someone's reward?
Probably.
Then, if that's all there is to find in here, I think we can move on.
I think you're probably right.
There's just so many rooms. We don't have all day. Oh boy, Hiroaki's room.
Oh, I want to see
At least
it.
it's tidy.
Jeez, look at his closet.
There's a surprising
Hipster,
amount of
hi.
variety.
I'm gonna snoop through his desk.
I'll check the bathroom. There's so much stuff in here.
Well, eventually we'll
Like
get
what?
the
Like shampoo and
an episode, right?
lotion
Where
and
ask
stuff.
some questions from people, like we
That
had them.
sounds like
And Hama?
Hiroaki.
I don't know how many are out yet, but I assume everybody's gonna get covered at one point. Oh, I guess not Isano anymore, huh? Oops,
Masa?
never mind.
Find something?
Yes? Look at this.
A sketchbook?
Yeah, I was like,
What's
wait, never
wrong
mind.
with
We can't get everybody.
Good
can we?
question.
That's definitely me.
That's definitely you.
Why is your
No, not
drawing
everyone.
me?
Maybe it's a compliment.
Aww.
Maybe he thinks you look like a model.
Maybe he wants to wear my skin.
Wait,
You.
I feel like I should pretend I never saw this.
what?
Is there anything else in here that might be important?
I don't think so. That
Here,
means
Aki
we've
has
only
good
got one room
taste.
left, right?
For the boys, yeah. We've just got Hama's room.
Hama.
All right,
Hama
let's Hama's.
scares me.
We'll be fine. He's
Okay,
not
what's his
even
room?
in
What's
there.
his room like?
It's surprisingly clean in here.
It smells weird.
It smells like incense.
There's
makes
a lot of
sense.
candles.
Hey,
I'm looking
Waka,
for the candles. I don't
this
want
is
to get
yours.
like.
My manga.
Here.
Aww.
Hey, hold on. Hama.
Did he
He's
draw?
dog-earing my pages.
Oh no.
Does that mean he's been reading it?
It means he's messing up my volume.
Aww.
His desk drawers are full of such random stuff. I don't know what half
What
of these
about
things even
manga
are.
that Wata's reading?
You know, come to think of it, I think I got Hama's reward.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like the
It
nice
was this
smoky
white
smell?
bottle. I drank a few sips
Hama
of
just
it.
need a shoujo manga. Let him
I'm
be.
pretty sure it was salt.
You drink salt?
They're reading Nana.
A few sips, yeah. To see what it was.
You didn't figure it out on the first sip?
But now I think maybe it's demon.
I did look at the imitation art things, and they're trippy and freaky as all heck. Very cool looking, though. Like, the art is... It's very spooky. I love it. Not Nana, he'll cry too much. You got an ear infection from playing too much Cookie Run? Wait. Who's your favorite cookie?
Killing
I love espresso and I love herb cookie.
It fit pretty well.
I also haven't played Cookie Run in a while, though.
Maybe.
So there could be more, like, way better ones now.
You should talk to him later.
Espresso is
See if
so
he can swap your
great.
stuff back.
Probably, yeah. But it doesn't really look like there's anything else in here. His closet's pretty barren.
I guess he doesn't really wear shirts.
Right.
Ooh, I like avocado too.
Then on to the girls?
And peach blossom.
Yeah.
I don't think I know
let's go.
peach blossom. Like I'll Google them. Hiraki will put Masa on the runway. But then it'll be a paying job. Yay. Good. I'll get money. Okay, body investigation.
All right.
Let's do it.
I think we're ready.
Yeah. I don't see us getting much else out of this room. Let's roll her over.
All right, but
You like
just to
other
be
tea cookies?
100% clear,
Nice.
we've investigated everything else we want to investigate. Once I move her, we've tampered with the crime scene.
Unavoidable, unfortunately.
Right, here goes. Good enough?
Yeah. Thanks.
Ian's got to put out
You're right
something
about her
called
head for
imitation
sure.
arts, which are
They hit
these
her in
like
the front at least once.
weird looking, like
Yeah?
pretty CG
Check this out.
art things.
Is that more rice?
With
What the hell?
characters and like a doppelganger
Look at this shit.
versions?
There's rice
Mostly?
under her.
Kind of. It's weird.
What? I'm so confused.
Honestly,
Okay, hold on. Let me
I'm
back up.
kind
'Cause
of
I was
having...
talking a little bit. Let me back up. Okay, so you said there's rice under her?
Check this out. Is that more rice?
What the hell?
Look at this shit.
Yummy rice.
There's rice under her.
What? I'm so confused.
Honestly,
did she
I'm kind of
slip on
having trouble
rice
envisioning how this went down
and
myself.
then get fridged?
We'll come back to the rice. We should look at the rest of her.
Right. Well, at the very least,
Huh.
it looks like she only took one blow to her forehead. Everything else was to the back of her head. Her front, though, looks pretty clear, actually. No other wounds or injuries. Huh.
Check under her nails.
Right.
Oh, so she fought back?
No blood. Or debris or anything.
Okay.
Maybe a little rough around the actual nail tips. But it's kind of hard to tell.
I'm gonna check her mouth.
You're sure this isn't grossing you out?
I'd rather not die, so it doesn't really matter.
I love Hayashi. I love Hayashi a lot.
Definitely some blood, but that's not exactly unusual for having your head caved in.
Right. Anything else?
Nothing unexpected.
Is there anything else we should check?
I know, it's so
I feel
weird.
like we've pretty much scanned her as best we can.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much more out of her. As for underneath the body, the rice is weird.
Very weird.
Not a lot of blood down there, though.
Definitely not. It's pretty localized. That probably means she didn't move much between hitting the ground and bleeding.
Right.
Sounds like the others are going to be back soon. Anything else we want to check before they trample the place?
She ate
I
rice,
think we're
did a little
probably good.
boogie, and her head went
In that case, good fucking luck to us.
Damn right.
Alternatively, she has the worst rice allergy ever. Oh my god, imagine.
Good. A room that was actually open.
I think I was joking about it last week where I'm just like, you know, they'd be like, oh wow, Dex is found dead. Let's do an investigation. And they'd be like, she played with a baby tiger and not realizing that a tiger is a cat and she's horribly allergic and then she just died. She died because she's dumb.
Last night.
Has
They're gonna go
anyone
through a whole
really
trial
been in
for
here
that.
since that punishment game?
It certainly seems like it. There's a lot of things left out.
Good point.
So they don't catch on fire like mine.
What's this?
Let me see. Bismuth subsalicylate.
A
It's a
what?
pretty common over-the-counter medicine for stomach problems.
Makes sense, I guess.
Okay.
We're in the med bay after all.
We're gonna call that Pepto-Bismol?
Not much of it left.
You probably couldn't poison anyone with it, though, right?
I don't really think so, no. Either way, Izono didn't exactly look, poisoned?
We don't know for sure. Maybe
You
they
might need that
poisoned her
Pepto.
and then bashed her head up to cover up the poison.
What? What? Why?
That's
Tamba,
possible.
no.
Technically.
We gotta consider everything.
I mean, we could leave out if the killer was really dumb.
A lot of these bottles are only half full. Has someone
almost
actually been
obsessive
taking
poisoning.
these? Why would you want to take weird random pills in a weird random place?
Well, unless it was Izono taking them, there doesn't seem to have
She
been
really
any
loves her
serious
poison.
adverse effects.
I guess so. Still.
Oh my god, if she dies and she gets poisoned,
When did we last empty the trash
it'd
can
be
in
sad.
No idea.
Little funny,
Why?
right?
here? It's empty. It was full the last time I saw it.
Oh, I just remembered. Suno and Wado were in here for a while, right?
That's a very good point. We
Pepto
should
Bismol
keep that
poisoning
in
explains
mind.
the people.
It might be smart to ask them some questions. I wonder if they were here overnight. What's up?
Look over here.
Huh? What's with all the
It's
plastic
like the real
jugs?
explanation for
They're from the
raincoat.
storage room. Suna was filling them with water, remember?
Right.
Jamie
Probably for
Oliver's
Wado.
fried rice.
Likely. A lot of us knew she was doing that.
Definitely. She was parked in the kitchen for like 10 minutes just filling up jugs of water.
That means a lot of us knew there would be water available in the medical bay.
Oh, I see what you mean.
If the jugs are empty, that could mean someone came in and used the water.
It definitely could.
We should keep that in mind.
Okay.
It'll probably be important.
I really want to find out if anyone was in here overnight. It's one of the only open rooms, right? So surely someone was
Fried rice
hanging
and
out in
Jamie
here.
Pepto Bismol.
I mean, there's beds.
Everyone has beds in their own rooms as well, though.
Well, yeah, with no mattresses on them.
That's true. I don't think there's anything left for us to find in here.
Got to go beat up your sibling. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay, like a glitch? No. That was a little scary.
Seriously? The bathrooms aren't even open at night. Why do we have to be in here?
Because somebody could have hidden something in here after the body discovery announcement.
In the bathroom?
You know, Rabbit is being like
You don't even have
very
to
nice
do
giving me all this
anything.
time.
Just
This
be
is like
quiet
way more
while I
time than
investigate.
Monokuma usually allows.
Find anything? No.
Little
it's
glitch, no
looking
biggie.
pretty
Just
clean.
a glitch, not big deal.
I don't
oh,
think
no.
anyone really uses these bathrooms much anyway. Not when everyone has a private
little
bathroom in
concerned.
their dorm.
You wouldn't catch me dead using some scummy public bathroom.
Public's a stretch.
I was like,
There's only 16 of us here.
Yeah.
15.
Wow.
Takeshi.
Wow.
Huh? Oh, right.
Rocky,
Sorry.
rude.
Should we check out the girls' bathroom too?
Probably.
They don't get a Monokuma pop. True. You prefer sleeping in the auditorium than without a mattress?
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, I can sleep on
This
the floor,
feels
okay.
wrong.
seriously? I'm pretty certain the girls don't care right now.
Still.
I mean,
You
I
are such
prefer
a
if I have my
baby.
mattress,
I'll
obviously.
go.
wait, yeah. Do I still get a pillow? If I got a pillow, I'm okay. No pillow, then I'm
Clear.
like, eh.
Nothing weird.
That's good. We can probably get back to the kitchen now.
Are you,
These days, you.
ready for that?
Oh wait, hold on. I
Yeah,
don't get melatonin
I
in
think
this
so.
in the killing
I mean,
games.
I can keep it together. Yeah.
Huh.
Let's just get this over with.
Wait, how? Wait, how nice is the rabbit? like, do I get my meds and do I get melatonin? Cause if no, then I'm gonna have terrible insomnia. I get in the med bay. Okay, true. Okay. Then I'm okay. Then I
Who's
can't.
up first?
Sasaki.
Why do we always have to start with the person that would be really mad about us being in their room?
Well, she's not here right now. So, we should be fine.
He's a zebra to sleep and even the mattress. Oh no.
It's really tight.
Pretty much what I expected.
She's got a lot of notepads, too.
Who'd you try
Isn't that Chiba's?
If
Darn,
you want
what did
Kai
you
from
call
Eden's
it?
Garden, that's.
Kitty?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what is
Isn't
Kai's
that
last
Kitty?
name?
I guess Sasaki got Chiba's reward.
Do explanation
Seems like
Avatar
it.
space and then
Finding anything in the
Kai's
bathroom?
last name, which I definitely remember because I do love him, and I just kind of forgot
bathroom
it right
stuff.
now.
Her desk is so organized.
I'm gonna check the closet.
These notebooks are all
Montiago,
full.
thank you.
Just like Hasagawa's.
What's in them?
Looks like notes about us.
Huh? Why?
Knowing Sasaki, she's probably just trying to keep her bases covered, you know? I wonder what she's saying about everyone.
Wait, I want to read her notes.
This feels like snooping.
But I'm so curious.
Yeah, I would be curious. I would read it.
Maybe just read ours and not anyone else's.
Ooh, okay. Good idea.
I don't like tea.
Tsunomanami calls herself a superhero, but it seems like her true focus is community service and outreach. She works to better her community, which is commendable, but she comes off as a bit strange and unfocused at times. The rabbit says she spent time in... skipping that part.
Yeah.
But regardless, Suno seems to be a selfless and passionate person. I'd like to spend more time talking to her in the future.
Oh, okay, that sounds nice.
Pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be ruder than
I thought she'd be a lot meaner. Let me find yours. Wada Masanari
hi,
might as well be
welcome.
wallpaper.
Wow.
He's
okay,
hardly
never
ever
mind.
engaged and doesn't pay attention to anything going on around him. He also keeps setting off the no sleep alarm, which is driving me crazy. But I digress. I have no interest in learning more
I want
about
to see
him.
her hierarchy papers too.
Wow.
Harsh.
Actually, Wada is extremely cool and interesting. I think the reason he needs so much sleep is that he has enough energy to wake up and to be so
Wada
awesome
using his
every day.
talent.
I wish I could be his friend, but he's just so far
his
above me. The pain.
Stop.
I think we can probably go to the next dorm.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I love
it doesn't
I
seem
love
like
it.
there's much to find in here. Let's get a move on.
I got scared for a second because I thought she was showing up. I'm like, oh no, wait.
Oh boy.
I love the way they did the text.
I have no idea what to expect from...
I love that. I love that with the text where it's like half colored so you know that it's him. That was cool. That was cool.
This one.
Chiba's room. I feel like it's gonna be
You love Wada for this.
overwhelming.
Let's find out.
Pretty normal, actually.
A
Oh
total
my god,
mess,
what if
though.
like, before he goes to sleep?
She could at least put her clothes in the
he,
laundry
like, does,
hamper.
like, Isuno's voice?
Something
Pretend
tells
that
me
she's,
she
like,
usually
alive.
doesn't have to
So
clean
he
up
doesn't
after
forget her?
herself.
Or what she sounds
Her
like?
workstation looks more like a vanity.
That's a lot of makeup.
And makes
I
her, like,
didn't
voice
get
like,
any
"Good night,
makeup at
Wada.
all."
Good night, my son. I love
either.
you.
She's got a script here, too. Wonder what it's for.
Give it a read.
It's
Let's just read
pretty
everything.
long. I'll skim it. This reads like a bad fan fiction. Who even wrote this?
Her bathroom's pretty messy, too.
Yeah.
She just leaves
Wada has such a
everything
murder
lying around.
talent.
I want to get
But
in
look
here
at
and do a
him.
full tidy up.
Like, no
She'd
way.
probably let you.
I wonder if any of this is someone's reward. I'm not seeing anything that's really sticking out.
Then maybe she moved her reward somewhere else.
I don't know if she was bright enough to strategize like that.
Remember, it could have been anyone.
Right. But
Right.
Chiba?
This is like
Anyone.
all the super invasion of privacy.
Right, well, either way, I don't
But
think there's anything left for us
murder?
to find in here. Next room?
Sure. Next room. Tamba. I feel like I don't really know anything about her.
Yeah, same,
honestly,
same.
I don't talk to her much. I find her a bit overwhelming sometimes.
I find her kind of loud.
Ooh, she's got some cool stuff in here, though.
I
I'd
will
love
be
to see one of her
surprised
routines.
if Chiba does a
When
murder.
this is all over, you should ask. I'm sure she'd be happy to show you.
He would never
Maybe
use
I
his-
will.
Yeah. Hey, Yumi, hey, welcome in.
Hmm?
What's up?
She's got a picture on her desk. Oh, jeez. Hold on. I have to be careful.
And look, hey,
This
hey.
thing's practically disintegrating.
Must be old.
Still investigating
Yeah,
Burns'
really.
the trial.
Nobody in this picture looks like Tamba, though.
Who's the little kid? Wait,
Wait,
the eyes.
Kamimura?
He's
Oh.
so young.
This must be his... I wonder if that's his
baby
family.
Kamimura?
They look
Your
like
first time
nice
live with
people.
me? Yay!
I don't know what I
making it.
expected his reward to be, but
When's the trial?
definitely
I
not
don't know how many
this.
videos passed, but I think we're getting pretty close.
Wonder if they're...
Oh,
I want to see baby
Gone?
Mura. I want to see baby Mura.
well, either way, we should give this back to him. Do we have anywhere safe we can put
Lily?
it? It's really fragile.
Let's drop it off in my room. On our way down.
Right. We'll give it back later.
Yeah, After the trial.
Let's finish up in here.
Right. Nothing in the bathroom, except for a lot of towels. She just kind of throws them on the floor.
I didn't expect the girls' rooms to be so much messier than the guys.
Anything else we need to check out?
No, doesn't look like there's much else here. I think I hear people starting to head back, though. We should really speed up.
If we're running out of time, we should really prioritize. Let's do Isano's room next.
Try to be smart. Okay, you got this,
Just-
Lotta. You got it.
To make sure we get it done.
Believe in you.
We can drop off Kamimura's picture too.
Good thinking.
Kamimura looks so different in this picture.
No kidding. He's kind of adorable.
Someone drop Baby Mona,
but
please.
he looks... I don't know. Something about him is totally different.
I think I see what you mean. Like, it's definitely him, but different.
Anyways, sorry.
There's a
Isano's
picture
room.
in the wiki? Nice.
Are you gonna be okay in here?
I think so. Let's just get it over with. I don't want to be here for too long.
He must be a little less emo as the little one. I would love like a serious little baby though.
Everything
less
looks
sad,
normal.
obviously.
I don't think we're gonna find anything else in here.
You just saw it in the wiki? Oh my god, I bet it's so cute.
Come on. Let's get going.
Oh.
Attention students. The time allocated for your investigation has ended.
Okay, investigation done.
The trial elevator immediately. Your trial
Yeah, I won't go
will
into the
begin
wiki, don't worry.
shortly.
Already?
But we didn't even get to finish investigating the dorms. Okay. We didn't even get to talk to anyone.
Oh god. This is it.
That's not fair. That's not...
Let's go. We can't be late. Let's just go in with what we've got and do our best.
Are we gonna die?
No,
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah.
Let's get going.
Where are they?
Who are we still waiting for?
Suno and Wada.
Wada. Shocker.
I'm a bit more surprised by Suno, though.
So how'd your investigation go?
Yeah.
It was complicated.
Everyone lives.
So this thing's an elevator?
Yeah.
Isn't it kind
Everyone
of
lives.
big?
Maybe the door's a bit misleading?
Attention students. The time allocated for your investigation has ended. Please report to the trial elevator immediately. Your trial will begin shortly.
Where are they?
But we didn't even get time to talk.
Cloud.
Looks like we'll have to talk during the trial.
I wonder how long we get.
At this
Yeah,
point,
just
I'm
was the
about to go get
investigation.
them.
We're about to start the trial though.
If Izana were here, I think she'd probably say something like, "Hey, give them a minute. They're probably going through a lot right now."
I don't think she'd
Yeah,
say
I'm
much
totally
of
Mitch for
anything.
this too.
Being dead and all.
Sorry.
He kicked the
We're
soccer
here.
ball too hard.
We're here.
It knocked over the fridge.
Finally. Hey,
He slipped
Rabbit,
on some
we're
rice and then
ready.
the fridge fell on her. That's what happened.
It really is a big elevator.
Let's get this over with already. I want to go home.
Right. Here goes.
Yeah, I have. I played them and I cried, and I cried. I cried on stream a lot. Ooh, okay. I was gonna say like this is really cool. I like the way this is set, and then I saw that. I love Iroha. Iroha is honestly one of my favorite characters. Because I really relate to, she'd even have like the one brain cell. she had like half a brain cell. And, you know, I really appreciate that in a character. Do I think I'm going to cry this stream? I don't think I'm going to cry today unless Ken did it and I had to listen to Ken's execution at the end of today, then I'll cry. Maybe a few other characters. Okay, you know what? Maybe. I don't think so. I think... We'll see. We'll see.
The hell is this place?
Hello, students.
Don't cry.
Welcome to the trial grounds.
I'll do my best not
I'm glad
to.
you could join me here today. Each of the 16 podiums before you has been labeled with a nameplate. Please make your way to your podium.
From the evidence I have?
This is where you will...
Seriously, this is the hard part. So... I mean, okay, so... I'm also, like, thinking of it as in a writer's... Like, someone who writes kind of position, / you know, everything we know so far. So, either some mechanism was set up because we didn't find a weapon, right? We just know that front of the head bonked, back of the head caved in, there was rice under her, there was bloody towels that were stashed away, there was, like, a bunch of, like, chicken and rice that was, like, thrown out as well. So, honestly, I don't think it's Hideraki. I think this person thunk a little. So we're going to take away Hideraki. We're going to take away Chiba. We're going to take away Yanagi because, way too injured. Like, ridiculously way too injured. I want to obviously I'm taking away Ken because I love him. I don't think Watari had enough screen time to get rid of her. So I don't think it's Watari. And I just don't see that. And it's not Wada. There's no way it's Wada. Absolutely not Wada. So our options, I don't think it's Kamimura. And by it not being Kamimura, I already knocked out Ken because yeah. So that leaves us with Suno, who I highly doubt it. Oh wait, I think Ojima also has an alibi with Tamba and Hideraki. I think Hasegawa at one point, I think he said. So I think Ojima's safe. People are suspecting Yanagi and... Well, hold on. He backflipped and hit Isano with the weapon with his feet because his hands are... Okay. Well, dang. Ojima forgot his alibi? At that point, I think he would forget to murder, too, so I don't think so. I also don't think Tamba's had enough screen time for it to be Tamba yet. And I don't think it's Fox Girl. So, also, the way that, they kept looking at boys' stuff and not looking at girls' things, I think that's, like, it was a trial of something else. I forgot whichever trial, if it was a Fangen or regular Danganronpa. I think that means it's a girl. So I think that means you can knock out Hama, which I don't think Hama would do it anyway. Fox, not even Okinawa. Yes. Okinawa. So really our suspects come down to Suno, Sasaki, and Hayashi. Because I don't remember what Hayashi said, what Hayashi was doing. Hama's too badass to kill. Imagine Ojima zones out and he just kills and he doesn't remember it. No, wait, hold on. Wait, that sounds legit. Like something that could happen sometimes. We're gonna forget Okazaki. I don't think it's Isu. So really, I'm really down to two options. I think it's either going to be Suno or Sasaki. Suno could possibly have it in like a... Well, no, because it's violent. Never mind. I think I'm back. As I think I said last week, I think I said Sasaki, and I think I'm sticking to that. Because I was going to say, maybe if Suno and Isano had a deal, like, hey, like, Satsuki and, Aviator sorry, it's been 2 years. Those two, when they had their little shootout thing, because they're gonna, end one another type thing. Haruhiko. Thank you, Haruhiko. Yeah, aviator boyfriend, Haruhiko. Yeah, everyone's just getting nicknames now. It could be like a situation like one of those two. And, she got murdered by Suno, but it wasn't like, too bad. You're obsessed with Yanagi because of his crush on her? Yeah, that was the chapter I was crying. Where I had to stop stream because I had to pause stream for a bit because I was just crying too much. So that's an option, but it's too violent. If it was less, I know that Haruhiko died violently too, but maybe. I'm still like, think it's just because she took charge. She took like a lot of charge on telling people to do and where to look, and then her asking Ken to grab the towels. That bothers me. That really, really bothers me, and I don't know. It could be nothing. I just don't like that. I don't know why. New episode just dropped? Alright, yeah, go. Yeah, go watch. I'm gonna keep yapping for a bit. Do I have Sasaki alibi of where she was? Then again, anytime I say I think it's somebody and I go really hard on them, could think of all these things, and obviously it wasn't this person because X happened, and it was really this person. It was really obvious, and that happens a lot when I do this. But also they also have the most screen time. Everyone's getting a good amount of screen time, but I feel like these two have been getting a lot. So I feel like if one dies, it's plausible. And since you guys also said I would cry a lot in this series, it can't be Suna because it was her. The cause of death would be blasted by her superhero powers. If it would not be Suna, you would cry for a while. See, that's what I'm saying. Everyone warned me I was going to cry during everything. I would cry if Wada loses both his mothers, watches Suna die, whatever superhero execution death would look / sound like, and is horrendously more traumatized because, they did that for him, basically. And for everybody else. But, they cared about him the most. Does Isuno like the guy in this? Isuno doesn't like anybody anymore. Isuno did. So that would make me cry. I think that would make me cry. So, honestly, now I'm thinking maybe it is Suno. If I'm completely off, I guess Ojima could be the third suspect. But I don't think I'm off. You can't keep up with this Masa trauma. Isuno likes her casket. Yeah. Yeah, Isuno's ace. I do know that. Does that mean if the A died first, does that mean B for bisexual will be the next person gone? Or is going in alphabetical order? Have I seen the trial? I have not seen any thumbnails, no. You're a non-arrow ace, but you live for the partial representation. Well, you know who's not living for representation? Isuno. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I think that's where I'm at. Never look at thumbnails. I'm not looking at them, and they're not being suggested to me. YouTube isn't very good on that. YouTube's like, hey, we've noticed all you've watched are Epic, the musical animatics, so that's all you get now. So thankfully, I don't see anything. Who's the asexual icon of Tetro now? Checking out trivia. Apparently Tetro was inspired by a show you really like called If Joan I'm Gonna Cry? Huh. Okay. And you're back? Everyone was coming back? Oh no? Everyone's sad now? Alright, let's go and get started.
Stand for the duration of the trial.
The trial grounds?
Yes. All trials must take place here.
Everyone's
The
really
playing
sad.
field
Oh,
is
no.
even, and the distractions are minimal.
Alright, enough fucking around. We don't need another 7-hour speech about the rules or the process or the trial or anything like that. We know what we're supposed to do, right?
Everyone can say
So
they're
can we
sad.
just start?
I
I
don't
second
feel like
that.
that's
Agreed.
spoiling anything
Then
to
no
me
more
right now.
delay. I want to hear everyone's thoughts in an organized fashion.
I'd like to go first.
Oh, Hiraraki, yeah?
Fine. Hiraraki, since you so kindly took the
Isuno died,
initiative,
yeah.
you have the floor.
Well, I think this should be pretty easy, right? We go over everyone's alibi. If someone doesn't have one or their alibi doesn't check out, then clearly they're to be suspected.
Makes sense, I guess.
I mean, I'm okay with
So
this.
let's start then. I was in Ojima's
But we
room.
need your timelines.
For how long?
Yeah.
From a few hours before the nighttime announcement to the body discovery. I didn't leave once.
No one's okay? Oh,
I
no. Oh, no.
wasn't there the whole time, but when I was there, Hiroaki was with me.
Where were you before then?
Okay, Sasaki,
out in
chill
the
a
hall.
little. I do
was
love you,
talking
but
with
chill.
Nishino and Ruiko.
That checks out. Watari and I were in the auditorium until the nighttime announcement. When the rabbit kicked us out, we went back to our
Yeah,
rooms.
I was saying I do love the way
Yep.
this is set up too.
We saw Ojima standing in the hall, so we stuck around to talk for a bit. Hama and Chiba were there too, for a little while.
Wait, hold on. This is a lot to keep track of.
Keep up. We need to hear everything.
But that won't do us any good if we can't remember any of it.
Sorry, I have a question.
Just give us a minute.
Well, it's just. What was Ojima doing just standing in the hallway, anyway? Where was he
Probably
before
spacing
that?
out.
That's...
Why are you so obsessed with him anyway?
Hiraki, you're not helping.
Don't make a scene.
Where were you? We're only a few minutes into the trial and already messing around and getting sidetracked. Just say where you were.
I don't remember.
What?
I know. It sounds bad, but...
What do you mean you don't remember? It's kind of important, Ojima.
I know.
We know.
It's just,
we know that he.
It's
he
not
spaces
there.
out.
What does it even matter? He was just standing there. It's not like he was covered in blood or holding a weapon or something. Obviously, he was just being Takeshi again.
He does zone out pretty regularly.
Exactly.
Yeah, Sasaki.
So what's
her
the
blood
big
pressure
deal?
must be
The
so
big
high.
deal is that Isuno was killed between the nighttime announcement and the body discovery.
I forgot.
Everyone needs to have their every move
It's sad to
accounted
press
for
scared on the
during
above.
that time.
Plus, everyone knows Ojima zones out a lot. It would be pretty easy for him to use that as an excuse.
Tamba, we literally saw him. Did he look like he had been off murdering people to you? He was totally clean.
Well, yeah, but he could have just cleaned himself up, right?
How soon after the nighttime
The fame I
announcement
forgot
did
the
you run into
facts.
Ojima?
Well, we went straight from the auditorium to the dorms, so maybe a couple minutes
Sorry, that's
after.
That's
The
clearly
summary
not
of,
enough
like,
time
Ace
for him to
Attorney
kill someone
trials.
and clean up. This is so ridiculous.
Hiroaki makes a very good point. That's not enough time.
Then... I guess...
Hold
It's a
on.
little silly.
I'm not done
Yeah.
with Ojima yet.
Huh?
Sorry. I believe you, but I just want to make sure. Beyond a reasonable doubt, you know?
Who died and made you lead Detective Kamiyama?
Kamimura.
What's your problem?
Well, it's just... How do we know that Ishino was killed after the nighttime announcement and before the body discovery? What do we have to corroborate that?
Well,
Well, obviously, she was killed before the body discovery because her
She was killed
body
before, yeah.
was discovered. But
I think it would help if we knew what Ishino was doing before she died.
Mapping out her schedule, you mean?
Right.
So who saw her last?
Well, she was with us in Wada's room for a few hours.
After the announcement?
Right. She left around...
Atari big brain moment, yeah.
I'm not really sure. It's kind of hard to tell without clocks, but She was definitely with us for a few hours.
Where did she go after that?
She said she was going back to her room.
Alright, so, sometime after 10 p.m., Ishino went from Wada's room to her own room. Sometime between then and the body discovery announcement, she went to the kitchen.
Sounds about right.
This is so confusing. What are we even talking about? Can we get back to the murder?
Were you even listening? That's what we're already talking about.
Nah, I get what he means. This is
How do we
redundant
think
as
the closing
hell.
argument will play out?
We all know she got murdered in the kitchen.
Maybe the rabbit
What about
says
the
it?
weapon? We can go over everyone's story once we know what actually happened to her.
There's too much to keep track of.
Okay, this isn't going to work. We need a system. We need a place to start discussing. Not accusing, not speculating, discussing.
Then I think Hayashi and I should start with what we found in the kitchen.
Probably a good idea.
Yes, please. Any objections? Okay, good. Go.
First off, the body. I'm not a coroner or anything, but just going off of what I know, it looks like she was hit in the head with some kind of blunt object. We weren't able to get a good idea of the shape, but at the very least, it looks like she was hit once in the front of the head and a few times in the back of the head. Now, for those of you who didn't see the body, keep in mind, she was lying face down when we found her.
Why does that matter?
Because it helps us establish a timeline. Just
She was faced. Oh, she was faced. I'm still with the idea she got
hear me
fridged.
out.
Let him talk.
Okay, so the back of her head was beaten in. Aside from that,
Death
she
is
wasn't really
painful.
all that injured. Nothing else on the rest of her body. There really wasn't any blood underneath her torso, so it's safe to assume that she did most of her bleeding after she had already hit the ground. So by that logic, it looks like she was hit in the forehead, then hit the ground, then she was hit in the back of the head.
But she was face
think
down though, right?
I'm still following.
Good.
What about the rest of the kitchen? Did you see anything else that stood out?
Definitely. Hayashi?
We were just kind of searching anything we could, so I pulled out the fridge, just to scope it out, I guess. Anyway, there was a blood stain back there.
Behind the fridge?
Yeah, on the wall.
And on the back of the fridge itself.
Right.
What kind of blood stain are we talking about here? Like a splatter?
More like a big smudge.
Does that mean the fridge was pulled out during the murder?
Not necessarily. It's possible, I guess, but it kind of seems more like something
First, like,
bloody
the
got shoved
center?
behind
Maybe,
the fridge.
Yeah.
But we didn't find anything behind the fridge.
So if something bloody was shoved behind the fridge, but we didn't find it at the crime scene, does that mean it was somewhere else?
Could be. Someone might have hidden it.
Hasegawa, tell them what we found.
Huh?
In the locker room?
Right. Sasaki and I were investigating the men's locker room, and,
She just needs some ibuprofen.
we found a bloody towel.
What? You didn't think to
Tell him
mention
Hasegawa.
that earlier?
It hadn't come up yet.
It was a white towel, the same kind we have in the storage room, pool, private bathrooms, and...
I'm gonna go ahead and stop you right there.
Huh?
That was mine. Don't worry about it.
Well, you have to elaborate from there. You can't just leave it at don't worry about it.
It's fine. There was an incident. It involved some bleeding. It's not related to Isono at all.
Hama, you can't just say that.
Incident?
Fine, whatever. If you want to know that bad. I was working out, minding my own business, doing my own thing. When my fucking demon arm took over.
I'm sorry, what?
I know, right? Shit got rough. I was pretty much locked in a battle for my life.
What? What? Hama demon arm. Wait, yeah. So, wait, hold on. This changes things a little bit, right? If Hama's demon arm does the murder, does that mean he's like not responsible for said murder? That, you know, it's like, oh well, we're just gonna chop off your arm, and I just throw your arm in a blender or something as its execution, and exercise like salt it or whatever. And we're like, ta-da, that's it. Cause Hama, can your arm take the fall for this?
The demonic forces were overtaking me, you know? It happens. So, being a badass and all, I fought off my demons. But, you know, they got a hit in.
Was that when you dropped that weight on your toe?
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Serpenoplex was mostly some assault.
Then, yeah. We can back that story up.
Can we?
The blood is harmless.
Oh,
it's
for the
not
blood, the
related
blood.
to the crime scene.
Okay.
Great! Perfect! That's one piece of evidence rendered completely useless! Next time, clean up after yourself.
I did. With a towel.
I meant that you should wash the towel!
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered anyway, right? The locker rooms aren't open during nighttime hours. It couldn't have been
No, I
related
saw
to
that.
the
I saw you
killing.
dropped a weight on his toe.
Good point.
Okay, before we go forward, we should probably establish what else was closed during nighttime hours.
That would be the auditorium, the pool, the bathrooms, the laundry room, and the incinerator room.
That
It's
means
not.
the
It's-
dorms,
no, it's not.
kitchen, storage room, dining hall, and medbay were still open.
We're getting sidetracked again.
Yeah. Let's focus on one thing at a time.
Okay, so to recap, Isuna was hit in the head once, fell face down on the floor, then she was hit in the back of the head repeatedly. Somewhere in that span, something was shoved behind the fridge.
Well, what if it was Isono who got shoved behind the fridge? Then people could use the kitchen however they wanted during the night. And when the killer was ready to reveal the body, they could just, you know, pop her out.
There's no way that's possible.
She's right.
Oh.
There would have been way more blood behind the
Okay,
fridge.
never mind.
Either way, there was a pool of blood on the
I'm
kitchen
thinking like,
floor.
oh, that's so smart.
It's
You're
not
so
really
smart,
something you
Hana.
can hide behind a fridge.
Okay,
They're
so
being
we
like,
understand
"No,
the crime
Dex,
scene now.
that was not smart."
Good. Let's focus on something else.
I'd really like to focus on the weapon.
That's easy.
Huh?
I mean, she was poisoned.
Tama,
Right,
Tamba.
Okazaki?
No.
Huh?
When Okazaki and I were in the med bay, we found a ton of different medicines that were all like half empty. The med bay was open all night, right? So, here's what happened. The killer went to the med bay, got all the pills they could, then went back to the kitchen. They cooked something for Isono, spiked it with all that medication, and killed her.
What?
Then they bashed her head in to cover it up.
No. No, Tamba.
That is the stupidest shit you have ever said.
What? It's not. It's perfectly plausible.
Are you fucking serious? Did she look poisoned?
That's the point. The killer wanted you to say that. It's supposed to be misleading.
More like moronic.
Enough! Let's just discuss it like adults.
Okazaki, what did you guys actually find in the med bay?
We did find plenty of medications that were only half full, but none of them were
Okazaki was too
poison.
stunned to speak, yeah.
It was mostly over-the-counter pills. If the killer wanted to poison Isono, they'd need a lot of them, and there's no way Isono wouldn't notice that much medication in her food.
Well, what if it was just something that would put her to sleep? There were sleeping aids in there, right?
I mean, yes, but...
Then maybe they just knocked her out. Then they beat her head in.
They wouldn't flip her head because
It's
no.
not impossible, right?
Exactly. It's not impossible.
Okay. Maybe we can sort this out. Let's just go over who's been taking what from the med bay, and then we'll see if there's anything out of place. I know that a few people
Don't
were
let her
taking
come try and make the
painkillers
rest of
after
chicken
the
on the floor.
decision game.
All right, that accounts for some of it. What about the Okazaki? What was the stuff in that one bottle called again?
But business subsalicylate. It's for nausea and stomach
Pepto.
aches,
It's Pepto.
mainly.
Okay, so who is taking that? Really? I didn't think this is where we'd get caught up.
I would assume it'd be
Who was taking it?
one of the ones who drink paint thinner, right?
If nobody's going to admit it,
so
maybe Tomba's guess was closer than I thought.
Watari, and
I don't think
So who was in
no,
the med bay?
Wada?
Ken!
Kazutoshi and I were in there all night. We didn't see anyone else come in.
Tomba's not the killer.
Oh, what? It's illegal to be in the fucking med bay now? Weird how I don't remember ever putting you in charge.
But business subsalicylate isn't even dangerous.
What did you do, huh? Fess up! No wonder you wanted to guard the crime scene!
I was guarding the crime scene because I'm the only one with experience around crime scenes.
More like so you can mess up the evidence!
Didn't mess anything up. I was there the whole time. Why do you never know when to keep your mouth shut?
It's just a non-prescription over-the-counter antiemetic.
He doesn't get to be secretive and shady during a murder trial!
Saki. Kamimura, just answer the question. Were you the one taking it?
But it doesn't really matter either way.
Right?
Yeah, I was taking it, okay?
Oh,
Who
that's
fucking
kinda
cares? It's completely irrelevant.
I guess all
You're
the
awfully
illnesses make
insistent
sense.
on derailing the trial, Tamba.
No, I'm not! I was proposing a theory!
Can we please get back to the task at hand?
I totally agree. I think it's time we start looking at alibis.
Honestly, I kind of think we should have been doing that from the start.
Just trying to keep the trial organized.
Well, where were you, Hiroaki?
He already said he was in Ojima's room all night.
That's right. Didn't leave once.
We're not getting stuck in another loop again. Let's just lay it out flat.
Tamba
Hiroaki
used
was
her
in
brain
Ojima's
cell.
room. Ojima was in the hall with Tama and Watery.
Shiba and I were out in the hall for a little while too. We were just gonna walk around for a bit, but we ran into Ojima and the
Shiba's smarter
girls.
than
We stuck
Tamba and pays more
around.
attention.
When we were done talking, I went back to my
Yeah,
room.
movable
The
objects.
Kamigawa was still there.
Right. We also know that Hasegawa and Kamimura were in the medbay all night.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, come to think of it.
Hold on a minute, yeah.
What's the matter?
We definitely saw Hasegawa in the middle of the night.
Huh?
Yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Oh,
We
Ojima
were
saw
all
this
chatting
too?
in the hall,
What?
and Ken walked by us to get to his room.
Yeah!
Wait a minute.
Hasegawa, you said you were in the medbay all night.
I was.
He was.
I just left for a few minutes to go to the bathroom. Then I
Yeah,
went right
let him
back.
pee in peace.
And that was the only time you two separated.
Uragi.
I mean, I think Kamimura left once or twice to go to the bathroom too, but that was it. We
Saki's a
were
better
there
girl
all
than me,
night.
'cause
Who fucking
crash
made you
out
the
and cry the
bathroom,
whole time.
please?
I'm just verifying
whole
your
time,
alibi.
shenanigans.
So, Ojima, Tamba, Watari, Kamimura, Hasegawa, Airi, and Ran
Also, Yanagi,
are
are you
all
okay?
accounted for.
You can say
Adana's
anything.
accounted for too. Shiba and I were in his room before we went out to the hall. Between then and us heading back in, he didn't leave once.
And Suno and I were in my room all night.
Then we still don't know about Sasaki, Okazaki, Hayashi, or Yanagi.
Well, that certainly narrows it down.
And Yanagi's been awfully quiet.
Well, we
I like
already
everybody say
know
something,
he's
the
got a
characters say it,
thing
like,
for
right
being
after.
a great big fake liar, so it's not like his testimony's all that useful anyway.
Huh?
Oh yeah, you weren't there. Apparently, he cheated on his girlfriend. Last act.
Oh,
That's
okay.
not important right now. Shigeki, where were you last night?
He doesn't have, like,
I was in the
blood
hall
left to do a murder.
by the
in
stairwell.
him.
I passed by him when I went to my room, so I saw him then.
So he'll tell the truth about that, at least.
Yeah. Where do you get off on acting like some kind of prince when you're running around breaking girls' hearts?
Tamba, what does that have to do with
Isuno?
Tamba?
Why are we talking about any of this? Who cares? Isuno's dead. You guys make me want to puke, you know that? Isuno's dead. And you're getting sidetracked over stupid things that don't matter.
Tell him, Wada.
She died. Somebody killed her. Do you understand that?
Hey, take a breath.
I don't want to. I want to be mad.
Yeah, get mad, Wada.
Somebody killed her.
Yelling
Get
about
mad.
it isn't going to get us any closer to solving things. Let's refocus our efforts on alibis.
I was on the bench outside the locker rooms all night. Saw Watari and Tamba after the nighttime announcement, but that was pretty much it.
We saw her, yeah.
Hey, come to think of it, Okazaki, where did you go after the nighttime announcement? You were in the auditorium too, right?
I didn't go anywhere.
Huh?
I stayed in the auditorium.
But it was closed.
I know.
So you just let them lock you in?
I did.
Are
Oh,
you
no,
an
never told the
idiot,
other character to
perhaps?
slay.
I don't think so. I wanted to see the game be set up.
Huh?
Yeah, the auditorium gets locked every night, and yet every morning there's a new game set up. I wanted to know how they did it.
What do you mean? They just throw down some desks.
But how are they getting desks into the auditorium if the only entrance is locked? I thought there might be an alternate entrance that we don't know about. Like a secret door.
She's so smart.
I was waiting
She's
to see
so
if someone would pop out
smart.
of the wall or something.
And did they?
The game never got arranged. Then the body discovery announcement went off and the door unlocked. I never got to see anyone. It was kind of a night wasted.
Still, that was a really good idea, Okazaki.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If it's even a true story.
Huh?
It's pretty convenient,
Yeah,
right?
Rocky, don't ruin this.
She was somewhere we couldn't have possibly seen her all night.
But we saw her in there before we left.
I was right outside the door all night. She didn't come out.
Do any of you think beyond surface level at all?
Excuse me?
She just said there's a secret door.
So there's possibly a secret door.
Yes, that's true.
That'd make for a pretty good alibi. Sneak into the kitchen through a secret passage, slip back into the auditorium. Nobody'd have any idea.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Could that be why the fridge was pulled out?
But we didn't find a secret door back there.
Yeah, 'cause it's secret.
But I didn't even find a secret door. I was just looking for one.
Hold on. If the entire fridge was sliding out and somebody was coming out from behind it with a weapon, Isano definitely would have run, yeah?
Yeah.
Of
And
course
some
she would
rice.
have run.
So, the killer could have just caught up to
Some
her.
rice and then
But she
the
was
fridge
hit in
fell
the
on her.
forehead first, then the back of the head. If they were chasing her, how'd they hit her from the front?
I feel like the only way they could have hit her from the front first is if she wasn't expecting it, you know? If they had to move a whole fridge first, it wouldn't have been very unexpected.
Did anyone search the auditorium?
Hasegawa and I
Boomerang.
searched it.
There were a few things there that could have been used as weapons, but...
We found a baseball bat, some weights, more importantly, no equipment list. So that's the first thing I'm correcting when we're done here. Everything is being itemized and displayed.
I feel like if somebody was going around the school carrying a baseball bat, they'd be spotted.
And a weight isn't very practical.
If they were going through a secret passage, nobody'd see a
Sure,
thing.
like flashbacks.
They'd be totally hidden.
But I didn't find a secret passage.
I mean, if she did find a secret passage, why would she tell us there might be a secret passage? Sounds kind of risky.
I wouldn't, because I didn't find a secret passage.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah?
We're not supposed to lie during a trial, right?
Shiva.
It's suspicious, right?
Right.
Then why is Kamimura allowed to do it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why are you allowed to lie?
I didn't lie. The hell?
Shiva coming for Kamimura.
Shiva, what are you talking about?
Well, maybe it was more Hasegawa's lie, actually.
And that was
Huh?
Kokichi's
He
lie.
said Kamimura left the med bay once or twice to go to the bathroom.
What?
She's out for
He
blood.
did.
How?
What?
It's not allowed in the dorms, right? And the school bathrooms are closed at night.
Oh.
So where did
Oh,
he
damn.
really
Shiva
go?
caught that.
Kazutoshi?
Hold on a minute. You're
Damn.
completely blowing things out of
Damn.
proportion. I just left to walk around for a bit.
But that's not what you said. So why do you lie?
I didn't lie.
You did! You said you were going to the bathroom, but you weren't. That's a lie.
Come to think of it, we didn't see him go back to his room when we were in the hall.
Damn.
Yeah, because he's not allowed.
Kazutoshi?
What other rooms were open? Where else could he have gone?
The fucking kitchen, that's where. He killed her.
It would definitely explain why you know so much about the crime scene.
I'm a fucking crime scene cleaner.
Right, a cleaner, not an investigator. You've been playing detective all day, but you're not actually a detective.
No one else
You're
is.
a cleaner.
Fuck off! You think I don't know that? I'm still more qualified than half the people you're letting run this fucking trial.
It's true.
Tamba? Chiba? Are you fucking serious?
Where did you go?
Shout out to Shiva for the call out. Yeah.
If you didn't go to the kitchen, then where did you go?
I went to the storage room.
Why?
I was just grabbing a few things. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, that's pretty easy to fact check now, isn't it? Hasegawa, did he bring anything back?
No.
Interesting.
I don't have to fucking justify my every move to you.
You do,
No.
actually. That's
No.
kind of what a trial is.
Okay, Miss fucking Holy, where were you?
Excuse me?
If you recall, you don't have an alibi. So where were you?
I was in my room.
That's not really an alibi.
Well, what do you want me to say? I was in my room all night. I was studying.
Studying what?
My notes.
What notes? Oh, we saw those notes.
Yeah, the
Just
notes
to
where you
clean
called
it,
me
yeah.
wallpaper.
I do like Kamimura's yelling
It's
too.
rude to go through somebody else's notebook like that. That's a violation of privacy.
We kind of violated a lot of privacy today.
Oh,
Suna.
that's actually something I wanted to ask about.
Oh,
You
it's
went through
okay, we
everyone's
violated
dormitories,
everyone's
right?
privacies.
What did you find?
Well, a lot of misplaced rewards for one thing.
Who's got my knife?
That's the other thing. Yanagi does.
And his sink has a bunch of blood in it.
What?
Another suspicious party.
Wait.
How much blood?
More than would be normal, I guess? But it wasn't pooled or anything.
So, there you go. After Hasagawa had come and gone, Yanagi snuck down into the kitchen and stabbed Isano. Then he went back to his room, washed off the knife, and
Oh
here
my
we
god,
are.
Tamba!
Did she look stabbed?
Don't start picking a fight with me. I haven't forgotten. You're still on trial. You lied.
The blood, it was mine.
Huh?
And it has nothing to do with the knife. I haven't touched it. I was going to return to Miss Hayashi at the first opportunity to do so.
You fucking better.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Of
have
course.
poison and
With
stabbed.
the blood, it wasn't
Nothing through your head,
anybody
though.
else's. It was mine. I was being careless while stretching, and I disturbed my stitches. That's all it was.
That makes
Like,
sense.
Tamba has
I
as much
guess.
brain as
When?
Isano does right now.
You were in the hallway, right?
It had to be during night hours, or he would have just washed the blood away.
Well,
Ooh, plot hole!
That's my victim.
I went back
Ow,
to my
sorry,
room closer
sorry.
to the early morning hours. I'm sorry for not mentioning it sooner.
Still suspicious.
Frankly, there's a lot of stories here I'm not too sure of.
So, we've got Okazaki with no alibi, Kamimura with no alibi,
26
Sasaki with no alibi, Yanagi with no alibi. Who else?
Ojima doesn't know where he was before he was in the hallway.
Right. So
Chiba's gonna be a
Ojima
little
with no
snitch
alibi
in this
too.
entire series, I bet.
Plus Hayashi.
This is
So that's
great.
like 6 people.
They all
But
killed
I
no.
do have an alibi. I was in my room.
That's not an
They
alibi,
saw
Sasaki.
my notebooks.
So, you could have just written those earlier. It doesn't mean anything.
I've got nothing else to add to my testimony. I know where I was. I know I didn't do it.
She
That's
got
all I've
seized
got to
on
say.
the Orient Express.
I think this is usually where I would ask to speak to my lawyer.
You're supposed to do that right at the start. Don't talk to cops.
Did you find anything else in the dorms?
Well, Kamimura had something, but we didn't really know what it was.
Ooh, you clumsy
We
girl.
just thought it might make a good weapon.
But it seemed kind of light.
Oh, those fucking things? I have no idea what those are. I got them in the reward swap.
It was like a baton with 2 marshmallows on either end.
Ah, my sticks.
What?
Those are my fire dancing sticks. I want those back as soon as
Oh.
we're done here.
Oh, that's
Fine
right.
by
I
me.
forgot you had fire
I don't
dancing.
want them.
What else, Wada?
Focus on the 6 rooms we narrowed down.
Well, some of them we didn't get around to.
He's like, what do you mean,
like
Dr.
Hayashi
Cops?
or
What do you
Izaki.
mean?
But Kamimura's room was really clean. Like, spotless.
Well, he hasn't
The needle
been in
sticks.
there in a couple days now.
Wow. Shocking. I like to keep my room clean instead of living in fucking squalor.
Yeah, we didn't think it was too suspicious. Most of his
He does
workstation is
examples.
cleaning supplies, so it made sense.
Sasaki's room was pretty neat and tidy, too. And she's right. We did find her notebooks. They were out on her desk. That part of her story checks out.
And we already talked about Yanagi's room, so who's left?
Ojima, what did we find in there again?
Oh, lots of Hiroaki stuff. I think they're living together.
We are not living together. I just spend a lot of time in his bedroom.
Yeah?
Ooh,
Yeah?
Is that so?
It's not like that. God, you're so annoying.
You're just feeding into it.
Okay, but why are you drawing me?
Your
For the record,
roommates?
my room isn't very impressive, so you really didn't miss much.
Which reward did you end up with?
We got yours, Kamimura, if that's what you're worried about. I'll give it back later.
pretty sure it's Harada's.
Oh,
They were
really?
smooching.
Thanks, Okazaki.
I mean, I didn't say I was giving it back.
Huh?
It doesn't sound like anybody's rewards were relevant to the murder.
I wouldn't rule them out entirely, but yeah, it seems like it.
So now we're back on those same 6 people.
Then allow me to comment in my own defense. You were in the hall, right, Tamba? Did you see me leave my room even once?
Well, no. The only person who came and went was Hasegawa.
And he was in the med bay with me the entire rest of the time.
Most of it, yeah. Except for when you left.
Are you fucking serious? Do you not believe me either?
I'm just not really sure where you went, is all.
Hasegawa, what the fuck?
I'm sorry. Sasaki said we have to suspect everyone, and I don't know where you went, and...
Hold on.
Okazaki's a thief, shocker.
Kazutoshi.
Don't fucking touch me. I'm fine.
Well, yeah, because she was on embezzlement charges, right?
Who was it that investigated the storage room?
Yanagi and I.
Anything to prove Kamimura was there?
I mean, nothing really stood out at all except... Hey, wait. Yeah, Hiroaki's stash.
My what now?
In the storage room. There was a bunch of stuff all wrapped up in a hoodie, pajamas and snacks and stuff.
From the Hachimura divorce
many
arc,
skincare
no.
products. So many.
You can't seriously think I would be stashing luxuries in the storage room.
Actually, that sounds exactly like something you would do. Yeah.
Honestly.
It kind of does.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
All of you completely unbelievable. You think that's something I would do? Crawl into the storage
No,
room
it's
and start
Ken Over.
stashing things away like a little rat? Grabbing up pajamas and snacks and lotions with my little rat paws and stuffing them in little nooks and crannies like a rat? Unthinkable!
The Kamigawa.
When I steal things from the storage room, I bring them back to my dorm. Why would I need to hide them in the storage room where somebody else could find them? My dorm is entirely protected.
I love this. I love this little rant.
Wait, so...
This little rat rants.
So it was Kamimura's stash?
What?
He's right. Anybody else would have just brought that stuff back to their
forgot
dorm
to mix all
room.
of
Then he really did go to the storage room.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Hey, on the bright side, your alibi checks out.
Kazutoshi, I'm really, really sorry. I promise I...
Shut up.
He's not off the hook. He was stealing all the good stuff from the storage room and hiding it. That's still not okay.
Maybe, but it's not murder. So he's pretty much off the hook for now.
I'm so sorry.
Then, if it wasn't Kamimura or Sasaki, who's left?
Hayashi, Ojima, Yanagi, and Okazaki.
Again, I was in the auditorium all night.
Maybe
When she
it'll
was the
help
character,
if we
she's
hear
really
about
smart.
everyone's
Yeah.
investigations. We haven't really gone into depth on most of them yet. I feel like we're still missing some pieces.
Then, can Tamba and I go first?
By all means.
Well, we investigated the pool first.
There was pretty much nothing there.
Except, obviously, the pool, which I have some thoughts on. We still don't know what the weapon is, and we didn't find anything with blood on it, so... Is
Yeah,
it
yeah, we need-
possible
we need
that
to
the
have a
killer
full
washed the
chicken.
weapon off with pool water?
But the pool was closed.
It was, but only during nighttime hours. Someone could have pretty easily gone in and filled up a jug for later. Then all they'd have to do was hide it for the time being and go get it when it was time to wash off their weapon.
Plus, everyone knew there were water jugs in the storage room, right? Because
That's
Suno kept
so
filling them up in the
smart.
kitchen.
That's right. I was filling them for Wada.
That was too much water.
We'll circle back to the water jugs in a minute, but...
No,
yeah,
honestly,
I think
Araki's
that's all we
allergic.
really had to say about the pool.
And we already covered a lot of what was in the med bay.
Right, except the jugs. I think just about everyone knew that Suno was filling up water jugs for Wada, right? So everyone knew they would be able to find water in the med bay.
Plus, when we were in there, the water jugs were empty, so someone had to have used up the water.
Then, we're back to being suspicious of Kamimura and
No,
Hasegawa?
no, Chiba.
We didn't touch the water. It was already empty when we got there.
Yeah, for real. Can we stop circling this back to me? I didn't do shit.
Wait, hold on. I drank the water.
All of it.
All of it, yeah. There was none left when Suno brought me back to my room.
Then it's irrelevant after all?
You're awfully insistent on getting us sidetracked. You still don't have an alibi, right?
I've given you my alibi.
I feel like we're not really too close.
Well, yeah, sure. That's not a real alibi. You have nobody to back it up.
Yes, I do. Watari and Tamba were in the auditorium with me.
You drink,
Hayashi
like,
was in the
gallons of
hall,
water?
right outside the door.
He's so
They
tiny.
didn't see me
How?
leave, so I couldn't have left.
Unless there's a secret door behind the fridge.
Okay, yes, we've established that. Can we hear about the next investigation now?
We've got literally nothing to report from the laundry room. Searched all the baskets and everything. Didn't find shit.
Yeah, I don't think the laundry room had anything to do with it.
Then we don't need to hear from you anymore. Your alibis are tight. Your investigation was pointless.
Lana
You're
equals
done
curvy.
now. Bye-bye.
Nakamigawa.
We'll go next. We investigated the dining room.
Hey,
So instead of
wait a
wait,
minute.
so instead of absorbing like their
The blood.
bodies, he absorbs their
Doesn't
voices.
that corroborate Okazaki's alibi?
Blood? What blood?
We found a streak of blood on the floor in the dining room. How does that help Okozoko, though?
Okozoko? Okozoko?
Mask.
Because if she had a secret way in and out of the kitchen, she would have never needed to be in the dining room at all.
So then, whoever killed Isuno had to go through the dining room?
Exactly. But we kind of already knew that, I think.
But Isuno didn't leave the kitchen after she went in, right? Kamimura said she hit the floor and stayed there. So how is there blood in the dining room?
My guess is that someone tracked it in when they were running away from the crime scene.
Then I'm vindicated?
For now, yeah.
That's good.
I still think you're a soulless creep.
But as long as you don't vote for me, that's okay, right?
That's a seriously reductive way of looking at things.
Enough.
Some people
Did you
feel
find
helium
anything
from
else
their
in the
waste. Lana
dining
drinks
room?
Water. Lana, teach me your secrets.
No, nothing. The bathrooms were clear too.
Then I think we've heard from just about everyone.
Oh, wait, Kamimoto, what about the rice?
Oh shit, I totally forgot.
Rice?
Yeah, we didn't really think it was all that important at first, but the trash can in the kitchen had a bunch of chicken and rice in it. There was rice under Isuno's body too.
And if she didn't get up after she hit the ground,
Then, the rice hit the ground before she did.
But why?
Okay, hold on. Just to be super clear, nobody threw away any rice. Nobody spilled any rice on the
so
kitchen
pissed.
floor.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, good. Then we've confirmed that someone's lying.
Unless it was Isuno. Could she have been cooking when someone attacked her?
I doubt it. Again, she was hit from the front first, so the logistics of that
Having
would be
rice
kind of weird.
coincidence? I think not.
Then can I propose a theory?
By all means.
Maybe the killer was the one cooking.
What?
I feel like they'd be kind of occupied with, killing.
But, I mean, Isuno doesn't cook at all, right? So it couldn't have been her cooking.
So if Isuno wasn't cooking, and none of you were gonna admit you were cooking, then it has to have been the killer, yeah?
That's what I was thinking.
But it was fried rice, right? We didn't find a pan or anything. How'd they even cook it? Oh shit!
That's it!
That's the fucking weapon! Oh shit!
frying pan?
That's a bit cartoonish.
But it makes sense.
So what if it went like this? The killer was
Okay.
cooking, Isuno was with them, probably sitting at the table or something. Then the killer grabs the frying pan and hits her in the head. She falls on the
Ow.
ground, but she's not dead. So the killer just starts wailing on her. They hit her enough times, she's gone.
That definitely lines
Okay,
up
dang.
with what I saw.
But
Tell me
you
my
didn't find a
realization,
frying
bro.
pan sitting out, right? Did they put it away?
Everything was where it was supposed to be from what I saw. They must have just washed it and put it back.
But they had no running water in the kitchen, and we know they didn't use the jugs from the med bay.
Then maybe the pool water?
What if they didn't use water at all? What if they just wiped it off with something else?
Like the bloody towel!
That was mine! We already went over that!
Then what about the blood in Yanagi's sink? You said it's from your hand injury, but you have no way to corroborate that, right? So here's
I
the
don't know,
theory.
let's check his blood
Yanagi
levels.
prepares a jug of pool water and keeps it in his room. After the hallway group has already gone back to their rooms, Yanagi kills Isuno and brings the frying pan back to his room. He rinses the blood off with the pool water and puts the pan back. Nobody sees a thing.
That does seem to line up.
Actually, you raise a good point that I wanted to address. The group in the hallway. When did you guys go back to your rooms?
I mean, Had to be a couple hours before the body discovery, at least.
Then there was a gap. Your witness testimonies are pretty much useless now. After you went back to your rooms, anything could have happened.
Hey, they're not useless.
Well, let me ask you this then. Did you guys see Ishino leave her room? No, right? So the murder happened after you guys had already gone to your rooms then.
Sounds like you.
Are you fucking serious?
We're really
socially
narrowing down
awkward
the
and
time
paranoid.
frame now.
Follow-up question. Did you see Yanagi go back to his room?
Definitely not.
But I saw him when I went to the storage room, so at the very least, he was out in the hall.
The timeline is getting a little messy.
From what I understand, it goes like this.
It's not Yanagi.
Tama,
it's not
Watari,
Yanagi.
Ojimahama, and Chiba were talking in the hall.
No,
While they were
no.
talking in the hall, Yanagi was sitting by the stairwell. Hasegawa passed by Yanagi and the group to go back to his room. Did Kamimura leave the med bay before or after Hasegawa?
They're so good
Once
at like
before,
keeping track of all this.
once
I would have
after.
forgotten in
I
like
saw
a heartbeat.
Yanagi both times.
Okay, so Kamimura passed by Yanagi in the hall.
I would
then
absolutely
the
need,
group
like,
that
a
was
piece of
talking in
paper
the
and
hall
draw,
went
like,
back to their
pictures.
rooms. Then either Isono went to the kitchen or Kamimura passed Yanagi again.
Yanagi's
I'm
just so
not
full of
really
blood, he
sure
can't
which
help
one
it.
happened first.
Isn't this question like super easy? Can't we just ask Yanagi when he saw Isono?
Well,
Don't tell me you lost your memory too.
He lost all his blood.
Kamimura
Of course, he
passed by
probably
first.
lost a little memory.
then Hasegawa. Then Isono. Then Kamimura.
Wait, but what about the killer? Shouldn't they have passed Yanagi too?
Unless the killer was already in the kitchen.
Or the killer is Kamimura.
You can't be on this shit again.
I'm not being unreasonable here! Are you guys hearing what he's saying? I feel like I'm on trial with crazy people! Yanagi just said that he only saw Isuno, Hasegawa, and Kamimura pass by. That means nobody else went to the kitchen. We know Hasegawa went to his room and not the kitchen, so it has to be Kamimura! There's literally no other way!
I think I would have noticed if he came back to the med bay covered in blood.
Would you? He has a stash of stuff in the storage room, including clothes. He went to the storage room, changed clothes, and came back to the med bay like nothing happened.
We would have found
Nobody else
said
could have
clothes,
done it.
though.
Wow, great fucking theory. Except, wait.
You love
That's
Tom better
right.
when brain cells.
Nobody found bloody clothes in the storage room. It's completely fucking baseless.
Just because we didn't find them doesn't mean they aren't there. It just means we're not actual detectives. How could you do that to her? You're a murderer.
Oh my
I
god,
didn't
Tom.
do shit to her. Are you clinically fucking brain dead?
Kazutoshi.
I didn't.
Easy.
What the hell?
Oh no, no, no.
Can we
he's-
pause?
he's
Just for a minute?
His illness is.
I'll allow it.
His illness
We'll
is.
call a brief intermission while Kamimura recollects himself.
Hey, intermission. Sick boy sick, sick boy sick. Oof.
Welcome back. I hope you've all utilized this short rest period to the best of your abilities. Kamimura, are you ready to continue?
Yeah.
Very well. The trial will now recommence. Begin.
What the hell was that?
This is literally completely irrelevant to the trial.
You
He had a
fainted.
heart.
Your eyes rolled back!
My prediction?
Thought you died!
Fine.
I don't think it's changed so far. I still think Sasaki hasn't really given us an alibi yet. I don't think it's Kamimura. I know like we're really pushing Kamimura. I don't think it's him. And really, they're making it really feel like it's Yanagi, and I don't want it to be. I'm off of my Suno. I think she's clear. I know we haven't really. I don't know if what we said to clear her or not, but I just feel like she's clear now. So I feel like they're pushing one of these three, but I don't see Kamimura cooking, like at all. Sorry. And again, I think Yanagi's hands are like way too injured still. Like his entire being is way too injured. There's no way. Let him cook? He can't cook. I don't know if he can or can't. I forgot, but Suda was at WADA all night. Okay, then that was the alibi then that I missed. I just forgot. So yeah, I still think it's Sasaki. I refuse to believe it's Fox. I mean, I guess it could be Fox Girl still, but I don't think so. Sasaki needs an alibi. She keeps kind of like, her alibis suck. And not just because I want to be right, that I'm like really going hard on her.
Yeah, that was kind of scary.
Jesus fucking Christ, I'm fine.
What just happened?
How long are we gonna harp on this? I fainted for like 5 seconds. I'm fine.
It's because Tomba was yelling at him.
Because he killed someone! Why are we suddenly all on his
You know
side?
what? I can't.
I think this might be more relevant than you think,
He
though.
eats microwave chicken for a
Kamimura,
living.
I'm sorry to pressure you.
He's too
Can you at
short.
least
He
tell
can't
us
reach
why
the
you fainted?
stove. His arms and legs too stubby.
Because his heart rate spiked.
What? Ken?
I'm sorry. I know, I'm really sorry. Just, this is life or death. I'm sorry.
Does that normally happen when your heart rate spikes?
Yeah, fine, whatever. Since we're just airing out every fucking facet of my life now, yeah, it does. Happy?
Actually, yes. That tells me a lot.
How?
Oh, then it can be
Kamimura
him.
might really be innocent.
How? Because if he kills somebody,
Faints when his heart
his heart rate could spike, and then
he knows that.
he would pass out.
Why would he commit a murder in a place where anyone could walk in at any moment? I mean, I don't know a lot about Kamimura, but I think killing someone would
Ring, welcome
probably
back,
raise your
welcome
heart
back.
rate pretty fast.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. He has no problem being around dead bodies.
Oh, actually,
we
yeah,
know
that's
that
true.
much.
Seeing a dead body and killing someone with your own two
Yeah,
hands
it's gotta.
are
I don't know
different.
Not
personally,
to
but I
mention
would
the physical
assume
exertion of hitting Aizono that many times with the frying
murdering
pan.
somebody raises your
That
adrenaline.
definitely would have brought his heart rate up.
Ah, that's a very good point. If he had fainted and someone else had walked in, that would have been it for him.
Then maybe he had an accomplice? Hasegawa could have been there to get him away from the scene after he passed out.
Sasaki saying I can kill someone before.
That Yanagi never saw Hasegawa go to the kitchen.
Then... But... I don't know. This case doesn't make any sense.
We have
Go back
to
to
be
the
missing
poison
something.
theory, Tamba.
Why are we trusting Yanagi's testimony so much? Here's a timeline for you. Kamimura passes Yanagi. Hasegawa passes Yanagi. Isono passes Yanagi. Kamimura passes Yanagi again. And then Yanagi
Goldberg
goes
machine?
into the kitchen and kills her.
But, I mean, would he?
It makes sense with the timeline.
Well, yeah, but Yanagi wouldn't kill a girl, right?
It would help if he would speak up.
No kidding. You're usually a lot chattier than this.
I wouldn't kill her.
Wow, that was super convincing.
I would never kill a lady.
Ooh, there's some of that classic fire.
I believe him.
Watsuri,
I believe
how
him.
deeply did you two investigate the storage room?
Well, it was pretty
We need to
big,
give Yuri
so
from-
we
You're
kind
right,
of
it
just
does. That does feel really like
skimmed
Yuri.
it.
Are you fucking kidding? The stakes are kind of high here.
We found Kamimura's stuff stash. I thought that was all there would be to find. I didn't realize it would be important. Her body was in the kitchen, not the storage room.
Well, if the killer did go to the storage room, they'd certainly have their pick of things to clean up with. It's pretty heavy on textiles and toiletries.
There's no toilets in the storage room, dumbass.
Toiletries, demon arm. Things for washing yourself. It doesn't shock me that you're unfamiliar with the term.
Well, no, he's
My
stinky
point
like
is
Jet.
that if they went to the storage room, they definitely have everything they needed to wipe down the weapon and any blood they may have gotten on themselves.
But what about their clothes?
Easy. The hallway squad had already gone back to their rooms, right? The coast was clear. Ditch the bloody clothes, run back to your room in your skivvies, put on a fresh outfit, and get back to whatever it is you were doing.
But they would have passed Yanagi.
Yanagi.
Huh?
If a girl ran past you in her underwear, even though she's a girl,
he'd turn
you'd
around.
tell us, right? You wouldn't hide that for the entire
Oh my
trial
God.
just to be a gentleman, right?
Well,
Yanagi, no. No.
You are kidding!
Seriously?
You have got to be kidding!
Wait, somebody else ran past you?
Yanagi, what were you thinking? That's important.
I don't seem to recall.
Oh, no. No way. That only works for
You can never do
Takeshi.
anything.
You lied through the whole class trial.
Wait! If that's what happened, then there's
Someone
something I
you?
don't understand. There was a blood stain behind the fridge, right? I thought maybe the killer had stuffed their bloody clothes back there. But if they took off their clothes in the storage room, then what was the blood from?
That's a good question,
Chiba,
actually.
again,
We didn't
you're
find
very
their clothes
smart.
back there, that's for sure. Pretty sure this case would be over and done with pretty fast if we did.
Your king's so
Then-
nice.
What if they made a mistake?
Yes.
A mistake?
Yeah, what if they messed up? Ran to the storage room, washed up, came back with their clothes, and planned to just shove them behind the fridge. Once they did it, maybe they realized it didn't look quite right. The fridge stuck out too far or something. Killer got paranoid, took their clothes back out, and went to go hide them somewhere else, somewhere a little harder to search.
Like the storage room.
We never found their clothes, or whatever
I
it was
think-
they used to clean their weapon. We searched the entire floor
was
and
China.
didn't find
China's
any of it. They gotta be hiding it in the one place we didn't search thoroughly.
The storage room.
Ding ding! That's right!
I said
Wait,
we put Chiba.
Nakamigawa,
I mean, I guess the
do you
vents are
know
too
what
high. That's the whole
happened?
point.
I'm not a detective.
Like she could
or
just hide in
anything.
there like the entire
I'm not gonna
time.
throw around
Spy on
accusations,
everybody.
but I'm starting to think it was pretty obvious from the start, if I am right.
Stop being
Snitch would be
weird.
great.
Just tell us what you're thinking.
Well, let's just think about it critically for a moment. It has to be somebody with no real alibi, right? It also has to be a girl. That already narrows our list way down to Sasaki, Hayashi, Tamba, and Watari.
What? We have alibis. Tamba and I were in the hall.
Except that we already figured out that she was killed after our conversation in the hall.
Thank you, Takeshi. Back to what I was saying.
The way
It has
China
to be
could
one of
generally
those
be a
four,
Japanese name,
right?
too.
So then when we think about behavior, Watari and Yanagi searched the storage room.
Hiraki said other
Naturally, it
names
would
correct.
make sense
Oh
for
my God,
Watari to
congrats,
want to be
Hiraki
on the
and
storage
Hiraki.
room investigation team if she knew she was hiding something in there. She can make sure Yanagi didn't find anything.
What? But
Watari didn't pick the teams. Sasaki did.
What the hell are you saying?
I'm saying that I think you killed her.
Are you kidding me?
No, actually. I'm pretty serious.
I'm the only one still trying to get us out of here. Why would I kill her?
You
get
knew
out of
Yanagi was your best chance at safety, right? You knew that if he found your clothes in the storage room, he wouldn't tell. He's infatuated with you. He would never give you up
Wait,
like
wait,
that, especially if it meant you
Are we too early for this?
executed.
Are we too early for
You
this?
thought that he was your safest
No,
bet,
am I
so
gonna
you
lose?
made sure he'd be the one investigating the storage room.
That's entirely circumstantial evidence. You're basing your entire theory on guesswork.
And if he saw you half naked running through the halls
to
in the
hurt
middle of the
girl
night,
boss?
he'd definitely keep that to himself.
What are you even talking about?
That would also explain why he's been so quiet this whole time. Man.
Am I
you
dumb as
probably
Hiraki
turned
making like
his
all the
whole
sense in the
world
world?
upside down. Fangalia. Everything he thought he knew about his princess just went
Oh my
out
God!
the
Look at his
window.
face. Shut. Look at his this fry change.
Hiroaki, seriously. What the hell are you even talking about? She wouldn't do that. You're basing this on nothing.
That's despair.
Fine.
That's despair.
Then let's unpack the other three, since it has to be one of them. Oh, or Yanagi, of course. If he wants to save his own ass at
Please,
any
Dahlia.
point, he can feel free to chime in with an actual testimony.
Watari, Tamba, and Hayashi.
There's no way it was Hayashi. She's all about justice.
But Isono put her own sister in the hospital, right? Maybe this was Hayashi's idea of justice.
But Hayashi's killed someone before. By that logic, shouldn't she be enacting justice on herself?
I didn't kill Isano. That would be completely pointless.
Tamba's got a violent history too, right?
Tamba
So then what
does.
about her?
Honestly, I hope it was Tamba. Honestly, I hope it was Tamba. Shut the
fuck up!
Wada.
Okay.
Let them talk.
Masa, hey, breathe.
I didn't do anything. These are the same clothes I
Oh
was
my God!
training
Someone
in
get Wada a
yesterday.
Snickers.
You can even smell
I'm
test
getting
them.
angry.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'll
What is our
take your word for it.
So then it's Hayashi or Watari.
Or Sasaki.
Right, yeah. Anyway, it's not Hayashi.
What makes you so sure?
'Cause Hayashi's badass. She wouldn't go around killing girls half her size. That's not a fair fight.
Right.
Okay, but that's not real evidence, right?
I actually don't think it was Hayashi either.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, so the other day when Hayashi slapped me really, really hard across the face, she
what? Hayashi!
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it hurt a lot. Because she's really, really strong.
Oh yeah,
I feel
she
like
would
if she
need
was
like
hitting
500 hits
Isuno
of
with a
frying pan.
frying
It would
pan,
just need one hit.
There wouldn't be much left.
That checks out.
So, what's out of your Sasaki?
Don't worry about
And we've got a hell of a lot more evidence for Sasaki than we do for Watsuri. Do the math.
That's not fair! We haven't ruled her out! You can't just say it was me when there's still a reasonable doubt! I didn't kill Isuno!
Come on, Yanagi. Speak your truth. Speak your truth.
Yanagi?
Hey, Yanagi.
Your entire body would be gone. Yeah. You're like, who got this orange pixie dust in the
Let's do a
kitchen?
quick recap.
That might help.
At 10 p.m., the nighttime announcement played. Watsuri and Tamba passed Hayashi in the hall and ran into Ojima in the dorms. How he got there doesn't matter. He doesn't remember
Sasaki's
anyway.
Oh, you're right. Her face did change.
Hama and Chiba joined up with them not long after. That's all 5 of them in the dorm hall. While they were there, I was in Ojima's room, Okazaki was in the auditorium, Hayashi was outside the locker rooms,
You know, he's not gonna have a heart
Yanagi was
attack,
next to
right?
the stairwell, Wada and Suno were in Wada's room, Isuno was with them,
Hiraki, how
Harada
did you
was in
remember
his
all
own
this?
room, Sasaki was in her room, and Hasegawa and Kamimura were in the medical bay. While those 5 were talking, Kamimura went to the storage room and passed Yanagi. After that, Hasegawa went to the bathroom and he passed Yanagi.
Now he remembers all the
Ojima
names.
comes
Yeah,
back
yeah.
to his room. Tamba and Watsuri go to theirs. Hama and Chiba go back to Harada's room. The hallway is empty now.
Especially
Sasaki goes to the kitchen to make something to eat, and Isuno follows not long after. They both pass Yanagi. So now, the only people outside of their rooms are Sasaki, Isuno, Hasegawa, Kamimura, Hayashi, Okazaki, and Yanagi. Hayashi, Okazaki, and Hasegawa aren't going anywhere, so
God.
we can forget
Is
about
he actually
them.
listening to
Sasaki
everything?
and Isuno are in the kitchen. Yanagi's in the hall. Kamimura's in the medbay. Now, I couldn't tell you why. but
Yanagi's
it's so
organs
on
are
the
cooking
point of
right
them
now.
both being in the kitchen. Sasaki turns around
girl.
and swings her frying pan at Isuno's head. Food goes everywhere. She wasn't planning to take a swing at Isuno, or maybe there'd be less of a mess. Isuno hits the ground, but she's still alive, so she tries to crawl away. Sasaki's not having that. She starts hitting her. Again. And again. And again. And again.
Hiroaki!
Finally, Isuno stops moving, but Sasaki's covered in blood. So
No,
what
I
does
feel
she do?
that. I feel
She
that because we
strips
do-
and stuffs her clothes behind the fridge.
Each mark
But
was
that's
spite.
not working. So she runs for the storage room, tracks a bit of blood into the dining room on her way out too. Once she's in the storage room, she cleans up her body and her weapon. Then she hides the clothes and whatever else she covered with blood and makes her way back to the kitchen to ditch the pan. At some point during all this, hopefully not while she was literally still in there, Kamimura shows up to hide some things of his own in the storage room. If Sasaki was in there, I'm sure that was a pretty stressful few minutes. Either way, he leaves and she runs back to her room in her underwear,
Dark
thinking the
Sasuke
coast
sucking
is
the
clear
edge all
by
the
now.
time they spent fighting.
Big mistake, because Yanagi was sitting right there.
That's true, that's
Luckily
true.
for her, it was Yanagi, so it might as well have been nobody at all.
Shut up! Shut up!
After that, all she had to do was hide out in her room until morning and pretend nothing happened. But she was looking pretty peppy this morning, don't you think? So I'm pretty sure she took
Much better than
advantage of
Tamba
that little
accusing
spur of the
Kamimura,
moment
yeah.
murder to sneak in a little nap. After all, it wouldn't be against the rules anymore, would it? Yanagi, one more thing if you don't mind. We're going to need to hear you testify.
Yanagi.
I'm sorry.
Yanagi, tell him he's wrong. Don't.
Oh my
do
god,
this.
look at her crying.
I'm so sorry.
Well,
Is Wada gonna be mad at Yanagi for
see
hiding this testimony?
I didn't want to know. I'm sorry.
I
didn't want
This can't be happening. I didn't.
Who's the idiot now?
Just shut up, Nakamigawa! Stop acting like this is fun for you! This isn't a game!
Oh my.
Why would you kill her? She trusted you!
Masa!
She trusted you! And you were her friend! And you killed her! Why?
Kind of, she's crying.
Why? I need to know why!
Wada.
Please! Please!
Let's pull up
to know why.
Yeah, it's coming up soon.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
When you're ready, we'll begin the voting process.
Hi, Rabbit.
I was so tired.
You'll be prompted to select the student that you believe is guilty of murdering Isono Miki.
We were just talking. I was so tired.
After all of the votes have been cast, the execution will commence.
Wait! Please, wait!
I would like to remind all students that when a Blacken successfully gets away with murder, all
You
remaining
murder people when
students
you're
will be
tired.
executed in their place. This rule was explained to you at the beginning of the game. Keep this in mind when reflecting on both your own vote and the intentions of your suspected Blackened. Only one side can escape alive.
I don't do this.
Yeah, really, I don't think I was gonna take this for you. Wait, Yanagi, please vote for her.
Thank you for voting. Your votes are currently being tallied and will be shared with the class
It's
shortly.
over.
You killed her. You fucking killed her.
The class has voted for Sasaki Hitomi, the ultimate student council
crying
president,
is
to be
surreal.
executed. This conclusion was correct.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna
As a
hear
result,
an execution.
Sasaki Hitomi will be punished
we're
with
gonna
death.
hear it.
No, please, you can't do this.
You're all tired. I know, right?
I'm afraid the rules were explained to you at the start of the game.
But I don't want to die.
You should have considered that before you chose to take a life.
Why are you shaming me? How is that fair?
Fair?
You made us do this. You wouldn't let us sleep. You made us hurt each other. You tortured us. You practically begged us to kill each other. And then I do it and you're shaming me? What else was I supposed to do?
You shouldn't let the words of others affect you so dramatically.
You should
I'm only a
apologize to
rabbit,
Isuna.
right? You chose to kill Isono Miki all on your own.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Many
Cool,
things in
Melissa
this
murder.
world are
Yeah.
not fair. To consider yourself a victim of circumstance would be understandable, but whether or not it would be fair is another issue entirely. After all, nobody else chose to kill another student. It was only you.
Yet.
I wonder what made the difference.
Yanagi?
No, he's not taking this for you. No.
Please don't kill her.
No.
I'm begging you.
Oh my god, he's not gonna try pulling like a Fuyuhiko thing, right?
Please, execute me instead.
No!
Please.
Get off the floor! Are you
No,
serious?
no, no.
She manipulated you!
I don't care.
But you barely knew her.
I don't.
He sleep deprived knew her.
Killed her.
I'm afraid that's not an option. Sasaki Hitomi has been chosen for execution. To execute you in her place would
Yeah,
be a
you need to
violation of the rules. You can get up off your knees now, if you'd like. Now,
This is sad for
if there are no
Sasaki.
other interruptions
So
to speak
broken.
of, it's punishment time.
Dr. Yonekura Haruka, Session
What?
1, Log 13. Today was eventful.
What?
In the early morning hours,
the punishment?
Student
Okay.
7 committed our first murder. We think it was a combination of sleep deprivation and stress that finally pushed her over the edge.
Okay.
The important part to note is that Seki won the betting pool.
There's a betting pool?
I had put my money on student 12, which was apparently the wrong choice. To circle back
It's
to
like
the
Cabin in the
topic at hand,
Woods.
though, Student 7 murdered one student at about 3 in the morning, give or take a few minutes. It was fairly gruesome to watch, actually.
It took her a few
certainly
minutes.
wasn't something she planned out at the very least.
Yeah, like Cabin in the Woods, yeah.
It looked like she just
Told
sort
us
of
here, Rocky.
snapped? Regardless, as promised, Student 7 was executed as punishment for murder. I was under the impression that we'd simply be executing the students in a clean and simple manner. But it seems that this decision went over my head. I'm not sure whose choice it was, but when I arrived at Student 7's execution chamber, it had been decorated, so to speak.
What? Oh god.
I'm not particularly sure how to describe it. It looked like a classroom, which I'm sure was a familiar sight for Student 7 at least. She was sitting at a desk in the middle of the room with her arm strapped down against the
I like how they're
surface
doing
of it.
this.
Unfortunately, by the time I got there, she had already passed. But I'd rather the other students be there to see it than to see it live myself. Regardless, she was strapped to the desk. From what I understand, she had been... Actually, you know what? Let me just read you Dr. Khan's explanation.
God, okay, okay.
Presidential pardon. Student 7 was strapped down in a standard classroom desk. During this time, the student had extremely limited use of her arms, as they were strapped down at the wrist. She was then given a series of documents to apply her signature to, much in line with her title as Student Council President. Her limited range of motion made it difficult for her to take and sign the papers. This was intentional. Each time Student 7 failed to produce an acceptably clear signature, the metal pike within her desk would extend outwards towards her stomach at a
Jeez,
rate
oh
of 3
God,
inches
okay.
per failure. This issue was exacerbated by the fact that Student 7 was given increasingly short time periods to produce her signature. After repeated failures, the pike reached its full extension, impaling her in her desk. She was then left to die in that position.
Oh my god,
The
yeah,
remaining
that would be
students were
slow.
present during this period and were dismissed soon after. Doesn't that sound excessive? It would have just been as effective to put a bag over her head or shoot her or something. I suppose that's kind of the point, but regardless, it's gaudy.
It's gaudy to murder
I'm
these
more
children.
interested in seeing how things play
Jeez.
out from here than anything else. The students understand what's happening now, so... It seems I've got company. I'll end things here for now, then.
God, he's not
Dr. Yonekura Haruka, Session 1, Log 13, End.
You know, I mean, not as bad as a mathlete death, if that helps. Unagi's so traumatized, isn't he? We're gonna get back, and Unagi's gonna be like, Oh yeah, no, like, interview face reveal? Oh, neat. Oh yeah, someone's gonna snap, like, there was no, it's the guy. Like, I want to go back and see. I want to see what you guys were saying, because I was just staring at the what do you call it? One positive thing to say about Haruka, she wants simple, fast executions. That's the only thing good about her. Again, it is still 17-year-old children. At least Yanagi's alive. There's like 2 more bits in chapter 1. Okay, nice. We will definitely watch those. The best scientists, for what you understand? On one hand, I'm like, yay, it was Sasaki. I got that. On the other hand, though, that was not my original guess. Because I had her till chapter 5. So, I'm going to give myself half a point for guessing that Isano died chapter 1. Sorry, Hiraki, for putting you in here. I don't want this to come true at all in the slightest. He's on here with the character profiles? Oh, okay, cool. You bet on here. I bet on him getting murdered, not murdering. I thought someone would find him too annoying and kill him. And honestly, if someone may still find him annoying and kill him later. And so yeah, I'm going half a point for me here for getting that Isuno died. Yay, the gay lives. I got 2. Alright, let's meet this doctor guy.
Excuse me.
Hey, the rabbit changed again. Oh! Wait, I think I get it. So, before Isuno died, the rabbit didn't have a black nose. And then before Sasaki died, is every time someone dies, the rabbit gets more blackened? Is that it? Name reveal too? Okay. So, like, at the end, the rabbit's gonna be, like, almost completely all colored in. Yep. Okay, cool.
Moko, we were wondering if you'd stop by.
Whoa. Hi, sorry, what?
Excuse me.
Monomoko. Okay. Monomoko. Magical, hi. Yeah, we just got an execution.
Moko, we were wondering if you'd stop by.
I think I still like rabbit.
I'm here to speak with Dr. Yonakura.
I'm afraid she's not available at the moment.
Monomoko's
I'm also
cute,
pretty
too.
sure she wouldn't be too happy to see you outside the school like this.
I'm aware, but I'm here to file a request.
Oh.
I wish you could understand how strange it is to hear words like that come out of the mouth of a rabbit.
Please do not disrespect me.
Moko means fluffy. Aww.
Well, looks like she's available.
Monomoko, nice to see you. I was actually just finishing up my review of today. You ran your trial rather well.
Thank you, Dr. Yonakura.
Of course. What brings you by?
Nothing unusual. I just have a few small quality of life requests to discuss.
Oh, got the face now.
I'm listening.
Firstly, today's trial was interrupted by a student fainting in the middle of a debate. I'd like to have seating arrangements made available for this student come trial time to avoid any unforeseen injury.
A matter of fairness, then.
Yes.
Noted. Anything else?
Yes. I'd also like to request that I be permitted to contact the remainder of the team at more regular intervals.
Why is that?
At several points in the previous week, the students have raised questions that I did not have the answers to. Several rules had to be created or adjusted during games because I had not been fully informed on how the game was meant to be run under such circumstances.
All right. Noted. Is that all?
Yes.
Then you're dismissed. Thanks for checking in. We'll look into your requests.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What a polite little murder rabbit. Monomoka and Monaco are the only goated mono names you could think of. I mean, I like Mono TV too. Because I like adding TV.
Takeshi?
Oh, she's definitely a monster.
Ojima?
Hold his hand.
Can I just talk? I know you're probably somewhere else right now. And
Wait.
And that's okay. Honestly, I would be there too if I could. Because being here right now,
Oh my god.
that fucking sucks.
God, I want to give everyone a hug.
Just can't get my mind off of Shigeki. I don't know what the hell he was thinking, Takeshi. He could have gotten us all killed. And then what? Sasaki walks out the door and we're all left rotting in here forever? What the hell did he expect me to do? I couldn't just let her go. We would have died. It's not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong. She was lying, and he was lying, and I brought it up.
And you did a
Sue
closing
me.
argument. It's okay.
And Sasaki knew that. She knew that for her to get out, we'd all have to die. And she still tried. She wanted us dead, Takeshi. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let myself die to save Sasaki. I'm not gonna let you die to save Sasaki. Not to mention Shigeki. He's done enough for that girl as it is. I wasn't going to let him die for her. Not that I give a damn about Shigeki. but you know what I mean, right? It pisses me off that he doesn't care about himself. He just lets her walk
He's
all
like,
over
get a
him.
backbone,
He wanted to
Yanagi.
get
Get some
executed for her.
self-esteem.
Is he stupid? What was I supposed to do? It's not like I executed her. She executed herself by killing someone.
It's true.
I was protecting myself. It's different.
It's true. I know you're just yelling that so you can say it out loud so you can believe it yourself, but I know you feel guilty.
I was protecting myself.
So this is a gold mine for Hiraraki analysis.
This is so stupid. This is so
I never thought he was a
fucking
Nagito or a
stupid.
Kokichi character.
Why am I even upset? I didn't even know her at all. I met her a week ago. I didn't even like her.
I was like, all these characters are
stop shaking.
More grounded than
what the hell is wrong with me?
Minus Hama's demon arm, naturally.
And it's not even about me
that
either,
ain't grounded.
because I didn't do anything wrong. It's not like I was just protecting myself. I was protecting everyone. People should be thanking me. And even if they're not, it was Yanagi who testified against her. So why should I feel bad?
Hiraki's such a human and flawed character. Yeah.
Why should I feel?
God, this is such a realistic response too to this.
Why should I feel? Takeshi? Takeshi, please. I need you to come back.
This hurts.
I need you. I don't understand you. I don't understand anything about you. Why can't you just stay? Why can't you help me? I need you. You're the only person in this awful fucking place that I actually have on my side. I need you.
Also, the voice acting. Oshima, I know you can't, but can you wake up and hug him?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't want him to die.
To go home.
I know. I know what happened.
I don't be here anymore. Takeshi. Please. You can't hate me. You can't.
He's not going to when he gets back. He's not.
I need you. Fuck!
Oh.
What the hell is happening to me? Why do I care? I hated her. What do I care that she's dead? I didn't kill her. It wasn't my fault. None of this is my fault. None of this has been my fault. And everyone is still pissed at me anyway. Well, I didn't do anything. It's like nobody even here knows who I am. I'm important. I'm above every single dumbass here. So where do they get off on looking at me like I murdered her? I saved them. They should be thanking me.
It's gonna be crying. I'm so really,
Damn it.
Spain without the A. Spin.
I just need to sleep. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, is this despair? Is this despair? This is despair. Yes, yes, this is. JJ doesn't care. JJ only has 2% despair. Wow, everyone's so despairless today. Okay. Oh, there we go. We got 70 something. We got 84%.
Huh?
Hey, Wada! You left your DAW open. Now I can record whatever I want. I'm gonna make you look like a total weirdo. You're gonna have a million billion files on your desktop that are all just me saying random stuff. People are gonna think you're a crazy super stalker or something. Pranked!
Silly Miki Hudson. Wada's not even responding. Wada's just like, alright, time to be comatose too. Hey, okay, and that's it. That's chapter 1. So it's gonna get sadder, right? Like that's what we got going here. Like, just pull up something random on the screen here. Just gonna get sadder, yeah, yeah, absolutely. Oh boy, yeah, because I'm just like obviously, I mean, I did like Sasaki when it started. And I do see how, you know, I did see the descent of her character, and I do actually like the descent of her character and how that went down. Of her, you know, desperately trying to take control, get everyone out of this. And then, you know, her getting exposed for her hypocritical ways, you know, taking advantage of Yanagi's, like, crush on her, basically. To eventually just, you know, the sleep deprivation and the stress of everything. And you have, like, you know, and type A personality people is, like, the stress getting to them where they snap, like, that's kind of, like, normal type thing. So it makes a lot of sense, and I get it, and I do understand her character. I'm not the most sad she's gone. And they didn't be dirty with Isuno. Isuno, I feel like they're like, oh, hey, look, she's having these sweet, cute moments with Suno and Wada. And then, you know, she gets offed. So... And the fact that, you know, she was crawling on the floor, like, in pain, and said, and what, oh my god, was it Haruka? Was that her name? She said to, like, 3 minutes? So that means possibly that whole event took 3 minutes for Isuno to die? You're saying anyone dies in this? These are survivor predictions? Yeah, no one's dead here. So again, already beating my despair time predictions. Which will forever go down as my worst predictions ever. Like, the author's gonna come back from hiatus and be like, alright, let's see what Dex put for survivors and let's kill them next. It's just gonna be Jay, I think, at that point. But anyway. They never got wrong. They didn't. But put Yanagi down. I can't change it. I had to do a blind reaction. Or blind guesses. These are my blind, I don't know much about these people guesses. Yeah, so I don't like this. I don't want to believe this at all. But yeah, and then here I loved Hiraki's kind of like, oh, she must survive his base to live. Chapter 1's the worst written case? Like, did they mean, like, for the trial or, like, the whole chapter? Wait, I didn't hate the case. like, I was doubting myself, like, the entire time, which I enjoy. I think it's harder without truth bullets to, like, stare and look at it and read, but, you know if I'm going the right direction. Because I'm like, oh, man, what's she gonna do with anything? But no, I liked it, yeah. But yeah, no. Again, that last chapter with Hideraki, loved that. Like, I love, like, as much as I love good Ken, like, obviously I love Ken. Ken's adorable. I love Ken. I like characters who are more realistic, I feel, in situations like this. Like, you're not gonna be a good, like, hey guys, we'll be friends, we got this, it's okay. Like, you're gonna freak out, you're gonna have guilt, you're gonna have, like, all your emotions, basically, because it's a situation that's not just obviously high stress. It's an impossible situation. It's not normal. It's not something that, your brain's really, like, you don't think about it every day. Like, oh man, I'm gonna get up and, go to my death game. Like, no. So I'm really liking Hiraki's character. Yeah, Hiraki's character, like, a lot more. I didn't dislike him, but I love it. This was before I knew Wada's that Suna was gonna be Wada's mom. Okay, it was before I knew. Again, this is my hey, meet the characters, and then guess what I think's gonna happen after. I think I made this list after. It was after the mattresses are trying to get up into the vents, right? I think that's when I made the list. Because I was like, oh no, I gotta make a list really fast. No excuse. I didn't know. So yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing more characters who are kind of, like, good, kind of have, like, I want more Watari. I want just, as terrible as it sounds, I want to see the bad aspects of, like, Watari and Hayashi and Harada's personalities. I think they need, like, well, I mean, Hayashi could just be a good person. But I don't know. I feel like these two, and Chiba too, maybe. I need to see, like, I want to see their a bit darker sides of them going through this death game stuff. Fingers crossed that they make it and survive that long. But yeah, no, I'm loving this so much. I am so attached. Remember, like the first time I got this, I couldn't get anyone's name right, and now I'm like, no, minus Okazaki. I know her name now. It's not Okinawa. I was like, no, I know their names. I know who they are. I love them. I don't want them to die. But yeah. Okazoko? No, not Okazoko. Mask? Yeah. Mask Okinawa. Or Hoshi... What do you call her? Hoshizaki? I think that's what he called her last time, too. Yeah, Hoshizaki. Gaslighting. Let's do Battle Royale before we close for the night. We leave for the night. God, I want to start chapter 2. But no, I won't. You also like China Air? I feel... You better win. Oak Socks, your favorite fox? Oh, I like that too. Mask to Mask? Wait, Mask to Mask, that's... Was that the character in Ace Attorney? God, he had brown hair and, like, it was, like, curly in a weird way, and he had, like, the hot wife. And then I was like, wait. Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's Ronda Light, not Mask to Mask. Cinnamon roll. Okay, cool. I'm glad I remember that for after so long. I'm like, huh, that name sounds familiar. Did he have a hot wife? Oh no, not Stream Elements. Okay, no. Okay, oh, so his alter ego was Mask to Mask. Okay. You wouldn't be surprised if Okazaki had a hot wife too. Alright, Camilla, congrats on winning. Alright, so that's chapter 1. I'm scared for chapter 2. Thanks for the stream. All right, bye. Yeah, we're wrapping up here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put my end screen on now too. All right, so yeah. Speaks forever. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. This is so fun with all of you guys here. All right, good night, everyone. See everyone next week.